I might have told this Christmas story before, but I was working at the morgue at the time.
Oh, boy.
And also on Christmas Eve, just to lay it out. So Christmas Eve, a case comes in. A woman is stabbed to death, and
You had to put this in just in case anybody at home didn't know what stabbing was.
Just the physical motion.
right.
This looks worse than stabbing for some reason.
I think the overhead,
Yeah.
he'd have more power coming down.
So she was stabbed, and her 4-year-old son was shoved into a garbage bag and then put into a freezer on Christmas Eve. So we got that in on Christmas Eve. And
Yeah, you told me about this.
Right, we couldn't thaw out. We couldn't operate autopsy the kid because it was frozen solid. So we had to leave him out overnight.
To thaw.
So when the thaw, when they come out on Christmas, and we had to cut him open on Christmas.
Check. What is he, 3?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Four.
Mitch.
Number 4. I am 4.
I think that sounds pretty good.
I am number 1.
Is he
He's
3?
3. He's 3. Don't
Or am
don't
I
let him
number
mix with
2?
you.
Give him a little more there.
Who does number 2 work for?
Hell yeah, give him hell, buddy.
Show that turd. Yeah, there we go.
Show that turd who's boss. Yeah, it's not bad.
Whoa, this Mariah Carey stuff is not a meal.
All I want for Christmas is Mitch.
They're giving away free food every day if you use the app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like an
I'm
advent
mentioning it.
calendar
Fucking
for
losers.
fat people.
Give him a
The
little
image won't load anymore.
Can't. They're too
I'm
fat.
just gonna let this roll.
They're too fat, Tanner. They don't fit on the screen.
We're just gonna roll in.
It's a free Big Mac happened, free McChicken,
It's just like the old days.
It's like we never left.
free
Lobster roll.
hot cakes 12.18.
It's like the Beatles getting
Sausage
back together on the
biscuit
roof.
12.23.
Except instead, it's just random food orders coming out.
They started it with a Big Mac on December 13th.
Who's up there?
It's a
it's a
big-
biscuit. I was like, are they doing what place is this?
What
What
biscuit?
eatery are you looking at?
There ain't no biscuit.
This
It's
is
hot
Cane's
cakes.
chicken.
It's a hot cake. Okay.
There is a biscuit, a sausage
You ever been
biscuit,
to Raising Cane's?
2 days before
Oh,
Christmas.
I have no idea what the fuck
You
it
go
is.
on the app, you spend
Is this
$1,
McDonald's?
and you get a free
Chicken
sausage
joint.
biscuit.
It's
Yeah,
been
this is the
blowing up,
Mariah
though.
menu.
The Mariah
I
menu.
don't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
thought it was a meal, but it's like
pretty
a
good.
whole it's a food advent calendar.
I think that's
for
a really
fat people.
That's an excellent question. Is how far
I don't
is
like fast food chicken. It's pretty good.
What is?
Raising Cane's.
Oh.
Sorry, Mitch and I are talking about chicken.
Yeah. Is that like that's got to be a southern?
I believe so,
Place.
but it was on the BU campus when I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
what was
I don't want to
That's
say
very-
that I'm
that's
a
interesting.
Raising Cane's chicken hipster.
but you sound like one.
Well, you're in on the ground floor.
I
I
like-
was in on the ground floor.
The satellite office, the Boston office.
So you've had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad,
So
and I
what is it,
don't
like
like fast
Chick-fil-A?
food chicken. Yeah, essentially, zhuzhed up.
Chick-fil-A
I've never
was
had
good.
Chick-fil-A.
I
You
had
get
it
different
one
kinds of
time
spices and shit.
delivered, and it was fantastic.
It's like the
Yeah, it's really
decadent
good.
sin you're not supposed to admit to having. You like eat it like an ortolan.
Well, we were in Colorado,
Bag
and
your
so
face.
we did DoorDash or something because
I should have had it at
Uber
Texas.
Eats.
it
Texas
was
was the
awful,
last
dude.
place
That price
I
up
shoulda
is
had
just
it.
wild shit.
To use like Uber Eats or, or DoorDash or something.
It's incredible.
DoorDash, they're just gonna straight up steal your food. So you are just feeding a stranger if you order
got
off
lucky
of
then.
DoorDash.
Or they bring it to the wrong place.
During the pandemic,
So we
I
got
my
all
food
that.
stolen a couple times.
We got super high on legal weed from the shops out there, and then we watched Between Two Ferns, the movie, and we just fucking laughed our asses off.
Was that any good?
It was very
Just
good.
eating Chick-fil-A.
I think most of us fell asleep. We got so high by the end, like
It usually accomplishes that feat with people around him.
You don't
now you're,
realize
now
how
you're
fucked up
snooze.
you're
Now you're
getting.
all snoozy.
You don't end
You're
up
so
staying too
smooth.
awake at a place when they're like, "What do you smoke out of here?" And they go, "It's called the milk,
the milk
jug.
R.I.P. milk jug.
yeah,
and it literally looks like a milk
Goddamn.
jug.
That's still the coolest piece I've ever
it collapsed.
seen.
It collapsed.
Someone,
Lung.
not just him. Oh, it literally collapsed.
It
his lung.
literally collapsed one of his lungs.
Wow. I don't think that doesn't sound fun anymore.
You probably got so high.
I smoked.
There goes my hero.
To a love in the... Oh, they're wheeling him out.
I smoked like had been anywhere from like 5 to at least 8 bowls out of that thing, just back to back.
There goes my hero.
And then we
Ordinary.
we went and played Ultimate later, but before everyone showed up and we made the trek to go play, they were throwing the frisbee in the yard, and they were just throwing in the yard. I'm sitting on that little porch.
I was there.
Yes, you were. And every time they threw it and it was coming back over, I was
I
like,
think I was there too.
which I just made a huge flinching move because frisbee was 15 feet away from me, but I thought it was
Coming
going to
in hot.
hit me every single time.
So we played Ultimate Frisbee on the green in front of Norwich.
The Common.
And MC Measy.
Got exhausted doing that.
And people were like heckling them from the windows
From
of the
windows.
dorm.
And we were like, we should probably
Oh,
go.
you suck!
Yeah.
They're up there having the time of their lives. Like when we make good plays, I'm like, yeah! Oh, no, stop throwing it there!
Yeah.
In
Didn't even care.
we played a couple games in college, but they were throwing them in the road that was a loop around my college, and this one chick was running for it and went to like jump a little bit to catch it and just went into the back of a Subaru Forester. And I went over to inspect the glass, and a tiny shard of enamel from her tooth was embedded into the glass.
Jesus
It's a real Dumb and Dumber situation.
Wow.
Never seen anything like it.
That's
No.
better
little
when what I
piece-
thought he was going to say, which is she like ran out into traffic and got smoked.
No, very slow traffic.
It was a piece of her nose. Jesus Christ.
What were you there to inspect? Looking for like hairline cracks on the windshield?
Hold on, I gotta get over here
Yeah,
and figure this one
what-
out, guys. What happened?
What
She
makes
was
you
like,
the
"Oh,
inspector?"
my fucking tooth." So I looked at the glass,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I was like,
I
"I
see.
think a part of your tooth is in the glass."
Not something you want to hear.
Like, it was tiny,
Yeah.
but
That's impressive.
very impressive.
That's really hard to do.
What's worse, that or having a piece of glass embedded in your tooth?
I'd say they're both gonna involve a trip to the dentist,
Tough.
so it's hard to say.
In your tooth or in your gums?
Tooth.
Yeah.
Tooth?
In the tooth.
That's
does
difficult.
escalate things.
That is difficult.
That's difficult.
That's-
The tooth's fucked either way, right?
Yeah. I guess I'd rather it be in the car. Well,
I'd rather it be in the glass because it's over and done with.
yeah,
Boom.
I'd rather
Yep.
be in
If
the
it's
glass.
stuck in there and you gotta wait.
get that fixed.
Hey, sorry,
What's-
Dr. Sheboygan's going on a holiday for 2 weeks. You're going to have to live with this unrelenting, searing pain in your tooth.
I got a follow-up question. So I've got a piece of my tooth embedded in the glass.
In the glass, yes, the auto glass.
What is the condition of the rest of the tooth in my mouth? Because look, it's a
It's
little piece in
fine.
there, but the rest of it is just
It was literally like a tiny. She got super lucky. It didn't split anything.
Well,
It was
let's up the ante a
exploded
little
like the
bit.
trunk
tiny
of a
piece
tree in a
off the side
thunderstorm.
of it.
Let's up the ante a little bit here. Let's say it did a little bit of damage.
Your
Just-
tooth explodes.
no, I said a little bit of damage.
Oh.
Modest damage.
Your tooth half explodes.
You said she got lucky.
like a
Yeah,
lemon
very
under a
lucky.
mouth.
what
Just-
would like? So let's say she was 100% lucky. What if she was 75% lucky? What kind of damage to her tooth would happen?
Yeah,
What
come on,
would
tell us.
happen there?
I would say like an angular chip.
Okay.
Still not
So-
going
so
to
an-
like
I would
the
say-
nerve or something. To not getting far enough down to.
There's a
cause
front
some
tooth as
pain.
well. There's
Yes.
a front tooth.
Yep.
It's important. It's important stuff. We're getting to the
I'm,
nitty gritty.
I'm going with that
Yeah.
scenario. A Dumb and Dumber, you can get that capped.
Correct.
No problem. And you can always take it off for a gag. It's delightful.
Great sight gag. You're actually
See,
getting
but the Dumb
more
and Dumber
out
one,
of the Dumb
I
and
would
Dumber
say
one.
is like a 50%.
Yeah, you're getting $1 million box office deal out of that one.
But as long, like you said, as long as it's not down to the nerve, and it doesn't like, because I could see you just smash your tooth, let's say teeth, on the bumper of this car and just shatter all of them, and like painfully down to the roots.
Yeah.
So all things considered, I'll take
like
the
taking
the
a
one you
slap
can pick.
shot to the chompers.
Yeah, guy in the grade below me took a baseball to the face and had like his front 10 teeth.
was
had
that
to
also
be
a
taken
hilarious
out.
circumstance?
Did you go and inspect that one too?
I had
His teeth are everywhere.
actually had
Mitch was a mob
Yeah, those are
doctor
teeth,
in
all right.
college, apparently.
I had to give him a local anesthetic shot where the middle of his gums would be between his upper teeth.
Would be.
But
Did
it's
you hear
like-
that?
Very confusing. 'Cause
How
there
did you come into
were
this
no teeth.
anesthetic?
Hell, it was in college, bro.
Oh, was this was in a class setting?
Hey,
That doesn't
man.
answer my question.
Yeah.
It was everywhere back in the day.
So you got to fix your friend's teeth in this
I didn't
class?
fix him. I just had to give him
You
an
injected
injection.
him.
Got it.
Sweet
You
Papa
just
Novocaine.
shot him up.
Big Daddy N. It was everywhere, man, on the campus. You just be like, hey, do you want to numb up before class?
Hey, man.
We called it numbing.
You numb it up. Hey, I got some formaldehyde from the dead people major too.
I got to sit
send
here in
you
this
sky
class for the
high.
next 90 minutes. I'm going to make it so I can't feel my ass. Oh, this is so funny, bro. We were doing Novocaine all the time until it became a problem.
They don't use Novocaine.
Swimming in 6 figures
Here comes Mr. Reason.
from the Novocaine.
No, I'm going to leave it at that.
What do they use now?
It's like a cousin of it.
Novocaine's
Novocaine
cousin.
cousin.
The generic. They're using.
Ether.
No, 'cause Novocaine is like an aster or something, which causes
On
more
the family tree.
You huff it
More,
out of a rag.
Causes more. It's like,
allergic reactions. So they use
Oh.
esters, which is like the side family of that.
and they just tell
numbing agent.
stupid lay people like me that it's Novocaine to make me feel better.
Yeah,
So
so,
they-
there's like
Here comes the
8
Novocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
Liar! And
They're
I
just-
scream at them as the needle snaps in my gum. Oh, God, Mr. Fitzgerald, why'd you move?
Get yourself
Lies.
a needle snaps. You get yourself a lawsuit because they're doing something very wrong.
Double
They
whammy.
put the needle in it, and I jerked my head as hard as I could.
You
That's
call-
on you. That's on
No,
you.
no.
Pay
You,
me money.
you call them out and then maim yourself at the same time.
Oh, my gums. It's like they wrote their name in there. Oh, it's horrible. Just really did some damage. So Novocaine, huh? They
So-
don't use that anymore. That's fun.
No.
Can we just
Bastards.
pretend it's something more fun? Like, you get the Novocaine every once in a while. Somebody like homicidally rages out like 28 days later, like, "Here comes the shot," and just keep away from me, and they just freak the fuck out, and they like killed a dentist and an assistant, and that's why no one uses Novocaine anymore.
No.
People had like signs that said "No Novocaine." It had Novocaine and it had the "No" sign over it.
We got
Just
lucky
a-
up until
just
that
a
point.
Just say
Friendly
no.
reminder, people. It's
One-
the PSA. If you are going to the dentist and need a shot that's got epinephrine in it, and you've done cocaine within the past 24 hours, you need to tell your doctor because you will die. You will die.
This very specific set of circumstances you have to disclose.
So
I went
you're
to a
just saying-
fucking externship in Southie, and they had a sign on the door that said that.
In South,
They
you
know
say-
their customer.
Exactly. We also saw a lady run out of a pizza shop that day and
Hey.
vomit in between cars. And I said, you know what? Let's go get a beer, not pizza.
I do not want to go in there.
Yeah, that sounds like a great doctor's office. I want to go there. It's like, for the people who can't read, hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg, and this is my buddy Donnie. And they're just
Dr.
like,
Donnie.
hey, have you done coke in the past night?
16
Listen,
doctors.
Everybody likes to party.
I get it, man. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
Hashtag U.S. Army.
Hashtag U.S.
Hashtag
Navy.
Marines. Just waking up, getting swole. Listen, if you've done coke, don't do epinephrine.
It's
You're
like the
gonna die,
sign-
bro.
It's like the sign at the former downtown Barry Dunkin' Donuts. They pave paradise, baby.
Listen,
They used to have a sign there that said, "We do not accept hundreds, 50s, or 20s." You know, they know their base.
Which is illegal.
Yeah, you can't.
I used to go skateboarding at night when I was like in my teens with my sister's boyfriend, who we all know. He's a great guy. And we would sometimes late at night go in there.
Your sister's boyfriend from then?
From then.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
now.
It's like,
It's your sister's
his husband.
ex-boyfriend.
My sister's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, no, she's got some things on the side going on. We get in trouble if
It's
anyone.
gonna be
my
a
family
fun-
listens
Current
to this.
boyfriend. Fat guy.
It's going to be
Really
a fun,
Fat guy.
Really
little
fat
coat.
guy. Merry Christmas,
fun
everybody.
Christmas. Yeah, it's going to be a fun
so-
Christmas at the Fitzgerald house.
With her boyfriend at the time, and we would go in there sometimes late at night, and the group, like, my parents would be so mad at him if they knew about like us sneaking out late at night and hanging out at the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, the dregs of
The
society.
number of times that somebody was like, "Hey man, hey, do you want to buy an MP3 player?" And like, and he'd just stand there
What,
like,
name your price?
This is like, and he would just stand there and engage with the guy and be like, "You stole it, didn't you?" He's like, "No, man." He's like, "Go. Do you even have the power? Like, where's the power supply for it? How do I charge this thing?" He's like, "You can figure it out." I was like, "Yeah, okay, it's stolen."
No headphones, neither.
What a-
And you turn it on and it says like Kaylee's MP3 player.
Why is this full of music?
all-
Show me. Yeah.
all
Why is
Kelly
Katy
Clarkson?
Perry's firework on here 3 times?
He'd look at him and go, "Show me how it works. If you show me how it works, I'll buy it. I'll give you like $50 for it." Of course, the thing wouldn't fucking turn on.
Can we just circle back
so
to the
fun.
cocaine epinephrine thing and how bad it would suck to be a cokehead with a peanut allergy? You just accidentally, you're like, oh my God, are there Reese cups in these cookies? I was on a bender last night. I do cocaine every 20 minutes. You can't get your EpiPen? Think about that.
Oddly specific,
Oh,
but I
shit.
bet you there's
You're in quite a predicament.
That is
You better
quite
get
a
some fucking
predicament.
Benadryl.
We're like talking about circles of people and the weird ways they die. There's a circle of people right there. Did too much cocaine, have a peanut allergy.
Do you think they go with like here for a good time, not a long time, live fast, die young? They're like okay with it, or do they really want to live? And this forces them to re-examine their entire
Well,
life.
again, therein lies another separate
I don't know.
group,
This is
right?
really super specific
Yeah,
kind of
Really sections off.
frame of mind you have to get in to make a decision like this.
Because at least one of those person was way coked up. It was like, fuck it. Like the Reese cup was like on the top of the cookie. There was no missing it.
So
It
they
wasn't making
knew
a
what
difference.
they were doing. They
I wanna
poisoned
taste
themselves.
sweet
I don't know
poison.
about that.
That's a whole new dimension.
I wish
Yeah.
for sweet delivery from this plane. And he just smashed
No, I
the
just
cookie.
mean like Carol smashes him up and he's like, oh, it's probably toffee. And then he eats it and he's like, oh, fuck, it's
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Oh, that's, I guess, much
Should
more
have confirmed
plausible.
with Carol.
Are there peanuts in
Here's
this?
the thing: if he's also that fucked up on cocaine, then he's probably not eating anything.
That's very true. He's
Chewing
just
the
chewing
invisible
gum so
sandwich.
he doesn't eat through his own tongue.
So I mean, you're almost protected by the cocaine at that point.
Correct.
The cocaine
The
protects
cocaine
you
has just
from
saved
being
your
hungry.
life.
Saves
It's-
you from yourself.
So I would argue
Wow.
that this is evolution.
Show your work.
I can't disprove that.
I would argue that
can't
it's
disagree.
evolution.
You're like, period.
Back in the 1600s, I bet people were doing blow and eating peanut butter cups and dropping like fucking flies.
I dare say,
And
Montague.
and over time,
we sectioned them out.
yeah.
Now it's just people doing blow carefree.
No, I'm saying that
Or
that
knowing
the
well
human
enough.
body built up
An immunity to
an
cocaine
immunity
or peanut
no,
allergies?
an immunity to being hungry while on cocaine.
Ah, you're right. Oh, so you're saying that that's the trait we've
I
evolved.
think that's
Yes.
just the cocaine doing its job.
But the cocaine has evolved
not
human
always.
internals.
You go back to the 1600s, a lot of writings on hungry cocaine users.
They
Go
weren't
look it up.
doing it right.
Oscar Wilde, he's talking about
They didn't have
biscuits and
gas
hors d'oeuvres
to
all over
put
the
the
place.
leaves in.
And I'm telling you,
Shakespeare, he
Shakespeare
was
was-
eating his own transcripts.
he was gacked
They were just
up.
chewing the leaves.
Well, it's Christmas.
It sure is.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday, yeah.
Merry Crimels.
Happy Crims.
Merry Chrysler.
It's another
Do
one.
you guys hear sleigh bells in the distance?
Old Man Winter.
Sleigh bells that are going to need to be piped in later, non-diegetically. Do you hear them?
I do.
Yes.
They're getting closer.
You don't say no in improv.
This is not mass psychosis. This is real.
Gaslighting isn't real.
It almost feels like someone's coming to town. Tanner, who is this?
Sounds to me like it's Mitchy Claus.
Oh my
Oh, look at these boys here.
Mitchy Claus. When did you?
Oh my
When did you get so southern?
Look at his fluffy beard.
Oh, I'm here to tell you about who's getting presents this year
Oh.
and who's not getting presents. First on the list, anyone that believes in Hiram Goldstein.
No.
Why? Because
We agreed to let him do this. We
they
gotta hear
said
about.
they say I'm not real. So why should I believe in their story? Hiram's on to something. Next on the list, pedophiles. They're not getting presents this year. Maybe next year. We'll see. Also on the list, police.
Naughty or nice?
Yeah, are they on the naughty list or the nice list?
Well, the bad ones are not getting presents. They've been very naughty. And the ones that won't blow their fucking whistles, they're also on the naughty list.
Oh.
Shame. Shame.
But the good ones,
But the good ones,
they're on the nice list.
they're on the nice list.
Sure.
Okay.
As long as they're not keeping secrets about the bad ones.
Who else is on your list?
Cane's Chicken in California.
Oh.
How dare you cause these lines? Open more
It
stores.
seems very specific, Mitchy Claus. Very specific to the people of
Well,
California.
I took my sled and I tried to get some Cane's chicken, but Santa had to go. I had work to do. My deer were hungry and they couldn't get any chicken.
You feed your deer chicken?
They're opportunistic carnivores.
Not reindeer, but magical reindeer, you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, they're magical. Yeah, they can eat
well,
it.
how the fuck do you think I get around? I don't drive a car.
So then you're saying that there's some children that have been lost to the cravings of the magical reindeer?
No.
How
did we
get
there? They're not.
Chicken. Fast food chicken.
Okay, so you feed them. I guess I took a leap.
Yeah, for human
Jeez.
from
From
chick-
human to
chicken.
human flesh.
God, what?
They're reindeer. They're not
You
human.
are now on the naughty list.
I got a tattoo this year.
Was it Roy Orbison on your ass?
Yes. Santa knows.
It's bits on bits right there.
Santa knows.
It's a nice bit gift to unpack.
Go on, Santa. I'm
Another
sorry.
good boy this year. The old leader of Papa John.
Papa John himself.
Papa John.
He's on the nice
He's
list.
on the good list.
What?
What
Wait.
did he do to deserve to be on the nice list?
Well, why don't you look it up? Santa knows. I don't have to explain myself. I am merely a deity.
But Santa, wouldn't it be easier to just explain it to us?
Absolutely not. I don't have time for that she.
Who else is
Papa
on your
John,
Who
great.
else is on your list,
I'm gonna
Santa?
just a bunch of fucked up shit Papa John does this year. Go on.
Jimmy Fallon.
Naughty or nice?
Naughty.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh, okay.
I
can get
support
over with
this.
that.
And also maybe the parent company. It might not be Jimmy's
NB
fault, but he
NBC?
agreed to it. And that goddamn children show he made, kids late night, I don't know what it is, but it has been canceled and handled. So whoever canceled it is on the good list.
So if you knew
Interesting.
anything about any of that, that sure did make a lot of sense to you.
Oh, yes.
Who else is on the naughty and nice list?
Hitler. Hitler was on the naughty list.
Hitler's dead.
Okay.
But because of Hiram, he's now on the good list. Hitler is getting presents in heaven. Santa's going to heaven.
Wait.
Views
So
of Santa
Hitler-
do not exact.
Hitler is now in heaven.
Allegedly.
And he's getting presents.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Wow, Santa, that's pretty fucked up to say.
Damn.
Some fucked up shit.
Let us not forget, Saddam Hussein once told God he was just baking cookies, had a cookie factory in the clouds, but it was indeed a nuke factory.
I see.
South Park reference.
South Park.
Santa is also in South Park.
Both of Santa's legs are broken.
That was a bad day. For
I'm gonna
Santa.
fucking kill you. God damn it.
Anyone else on your list, Santy?
Jesse Ventura. He's been doing the Lord's work forever.
He's on the nice list.
He's on the good list.
What's he getting for Christmas?
Hopefully a bigger bicep than Hulk Hogan. That was a bad bet he lost. Santa feels bad.
Santa feels bad about something that took place on Saturday night's main event in 1987.
Are you going to bring PEDs to Jesse Ventura? He's like 75. They'll kill him.
Or it'll make him stronger.
Hi there.
Or Santa will bring him deer antler spray.
Ah,
Santa's got a
nice.
loophole.
Thank you, Alabama.
Is anyone else waiting? Like, he says the person, I'm like, I could go either way.
Yeah. It's
That's what's
half
so
the
fun about it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Who else is on your list? Are we
Who else
depleting your list, or you have a bunch?
Alyssa Milano has been a very bad girl.
No.
But out of all the people that reacted right off the bat at this Juicy Smollett person and his fake crime that's now
Jesse
he
Smollett.
now has to pay for, she was the most reasonable of all. So she makes the good list.
Are you talking about this because like Mark Garagos had something to do with that trial?
No.
That was a twist.
No.
I thought
No.
she's done some naughty things. but she makes the good list.
Santa, what are your views on shoplifting?
Oh.
Like what,
How is Santa supposed to bring you what you want if you're shoplifting it?
That's a good point. You got me there, Santa.
Yeah.
Well, Santa, it's been so long since you've been around. Some people have started to think that you're not real.
Which is literally killing me.
Some people, a lot of people are saying Santa ?
Yeah.
Instead of Santa !
Starbucks has been saying it for years.
Well, people used to say it, but now they hashtag it, which
Santa,
is
what do you-
causing Santa a lot of problems.
What do you think about the red cup at Starbucks, Santa? Is it satanic?
What is this? Starbucks.
What kind of coffee do you drink at the North Pole?
My God, who got me this cup?
Come on, Santa. Quit being purposefully obtuse. You deliver Xbox games. You know what Starbucks is.
I made the Xbox. I gifted that idea.
I'm
to
starting
Bill
to. I'm
Gates.
starting to think that this isn't the real Santa here.
I don't know. I got some
I
questions.
don't know.
Listen, Santa has to use corporations and tax benefits to make his goods. Otherwise, I just can't deliver that many presents. Everyone thinks I can deliver as many presents as I need to.
Then what's the
I
point of
cannot.
Santa?
Fuck you.
So you're saying magic is not real?
Yeah, I thought you were magic.
Well, no one believes in Zeus anymore, and look where that's gotten us. That man kept everything in line, and now things are a mess.
Didn't he have sex with the ocean?
He can have sex with whoever he wanted. He was Zeus. And then he pissed his
oh-
wife off too many times.
Yeah,
she
by
got very angry.
fucking inanimate
very
objects.
angry.
Didn't she turn him into a goose or something because she was mad at him?
Oh, she did many things. She released the Titans. She fucking
Santa
got
knows
them
all
both killed.
That was Hera?
Oh, who knows? There's so many stories.
It's been a while.
Santa, why do you know so much about the Greek gods?
'Cause I'm almost a deity. I just need more
you don't do
people
magic.
Stories about-
to believe.
The old Christmas stories about Zeus and Santa.
Palling it up, beating Hades.
You know what was
throwing
in
out.
Pandora's box? Me.
Santa.
Santa was.
Santa, we don't go blue on this show.
Santa's all the woe and sadness and misfortune in the world.
No, that is a myth. I brought presents.
Well, I guess that's what we get for opening this line of questioning.
It was like a gift to everyone. We opened up Pandora's box.
Yes. The biggest gift Santa's brought the world was, who canceled Quiznos? Santa did.
Damn it, Santa. I liked Quiznos.
Yeah, the chicken bacon ranch was pretty all right.
Blah, blah, blah.
What about the
Here's
two-
a torpedo.
The $2 torpedoes.
They were doing toasted oven baked sandwiches long before Subway was.
Santa, what do you think about Subway?
What about it?
What are your thoughts? General thoughts on it?
Gotta
do you
have
like
some
it?
food
No,
talk.
as a young boy, Santa loved Subway. Now it's I indeed just had it today, and it's Santa might have to close Subway.
Did Santa get the cold cut combo?
Oh no. No one gets that set.
As you recall, never get the cold cut combo.
That's a callback.
That's a callback.
Yep.
The gift that keeps on giving.
The callback?
Yeah.
Yeah. Year after year. Time after time.
Well, Santa, thanks for coming by.
On the naughty list,
Oh, he's got more.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
Joe Byron. But if he could get back on the good list if he takes that fellow from wherever he is out to dinner. Ayo, bing bong.
A crisp $5 bill to anyone who listening who can decipher any of what was just said.
Oh, you mean the whole of the internet?
Was that a Kyle Dunnigan thing you just did?
No,
It sounded-
it's blowing
No.
up on the
The Bing Bong thing.
TikTok and the Insta.
The Bing Bong
that's
thing?
right.
Bing bong.
Bing Bong. Fuck your life.
See these dogs outside? It means I'm upstairs going hard. Bing bong.
Oh, the guy in like the orange construction worker
Yeah,
shirt or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, with
It's
the
hard
dog.
hat holidays, baby.
I've never been happier to be out of the loop. I gotta tell you.
I narrowly avoided being a boomer there. Whew.
Wow. No, I'll be
Bad
fine with it.
list. Kamala Harris, whatever the fuck her name is.
Well, you said Joe Byron last time.
That's
so-
his name now. Ask Coney Island.
Okay. I'll ask Coney
Kamala
Island.
Harris,
Island?
The
Bad.
next time I go to talk to
Did
Coney
you mean
Island.
Ellis Island by
No,
chance?
no, Coney.
Nope. Nope.
Explain that one.
Long Island?
Listen, TikTok and Instagram know all about what he just said, so don't you try
They
to get him
know.
to walk it out here.
Kamala Harris for dating Montel Williams.
You
Jordan
said it right that time.
Williams?
You say Montel Williams?
You got to be sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's one of them.
Kamala Harris dated Montel.
Yes.
Montel, Jordan, or Williams? We gotta know. we gotta know. He doesn't
I
know.
think Jordan. He was on the red carpet with two bitches on his side. One was Kamala Harris. So she doesn't get presents this year.
Because you dug up the Montel stuff.
Santa, aren't people supposed to be judged based on the things they did this year? Didn't you?
I'm
give her
judging. I'm just only talking about this.
I smoked crack with Hunter Biden.
Did you?
On the bad list. Cyrus the Virus.
No.
Is that a... Wait,
Oh, wait. Con Air is
that's
not
a con
Con
Air.
Air?
Yeah.
Wait, Con Air is not real? Santa always thought Con Air was real because of the accent of the lead actor, Nicolas Cage.
He did such a good job. He fooled Santa. I think is the bit. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good bit.
What side of the list is Nicolas Cage on this year, Santa?
This year.
Oh,
Quit blaming him for Con Air.
the good list. He's been a good boy. He's just made a meta pick about him trying to get back into movies. Also, his weird alien one with the asteroid that fused his llamas together. Oh, sorry, alpacas.
The color out of space.
That was strange. And also, Maggie?
Mandy?
Mandy. Santa needs to watch Mandy.
It's been a while.
You do, Santa. It's a visual feast.
Santa can borrow my copy of Mandy when Santa leaves.
Oh, we've got another boy on the good list.
Yeah.
Santa got a present for Christmas.
Fuck you, Santa. I am fine being on the bad list.
Holy shit.
Well, this little sad poopy. Santa must leave. He can't be sitting next to this stinky stink anymore.
Yes, you
Gonna
stunk
shove that
off.
coal
You
up
stunk
my
off
ass.
Santa.
Santa needs positive
Santa's a hypocrite.
energy to live.
He's blaming John Malkovich for a character he played.
Santa thought that was real.
Santa was just confused.
Listen, you got some back presents to pay
Who
to
is John
Malkovich?
Malkovich?
Malkovich. You know about Con Air, but you don't know about being John Malkovich? Get the fuck out of here,
Oh,
Santa.
that man's been on the neutral list. He's got so many fans. He doesn't need presents from Santa.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
Nick Cage, get out of here, Santa.
Nick Cage
No!
bought an illegal T-Rex head from Malaysia. That
Sure
was
did.
stolen
Santa, you got the goo.
from Malaysia. He spent too much money. Nicolas Cage needs presents.
All right, fine. Thank you.
It's a very,
Santa,
a
everybody.
very Nicolas Cage Christmas.
Now I'll be leaving now in my sleigh that dispenses hot cocoa and fresh hot cookies.
Oh, well, isn't that
Wow.
nice?
Maybe next year get the upgrade that dispenses chicken so you won't get stuck in line, Santa.
Wow. Sassy man.
Santa's deer get chicken once a year.
Ride around that thing all year long? What the fuck else you doing in
Once
it?
a year. They know.
Joyride? So that you're saying that's old Coco from last
Prancer
year?
gets sassy, and I have to slap him around. Everyone else knows it's chicken once a year, but Prancer always wants to make a stop.
Sounds like you got to straighten out Prancer.
I'm going to. Let me give that son of a bitch salmonella.
Well, okay.
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
Santa
all right.
needs to go. He's going to drink some hot chicken water. Hot chicken soup.
All right. Well, bye, Santa.
Get home safe.
Bye.
All right, good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
There he goes, off in the distance.
Oh, wow.
Guys, Santa worries me a little bit. I don't know. Santa seems like he's fallen from that sled a
He's
couple
pretty
of times.
close to the edge.
Guys, I just got back from pulling Santa's sleigh around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I think he's on PCP.
Good. Okay, so it's not just me.
I think Santa likes to get wet.
Santa likes to
Sherman
party.
Henry. Well, so yeah. Off he rides on his love boat.
Into the night.
Well,
Where were we?
Yeah, well, it's Christmas.
It is.
What do you guys like about what do you guys like for like Christmas music, or like do you hate Christmas music?
Like in the sense of like, I don't know. I'm fine with Christmas music like right now.
Yes,
But in the sense of like, okay, Thanksgiving's over. Bing, ding, ding, bing, ding, ding. Everyone's just like kind of goes full
being
bore.
assaulted
Yeah.
at the Hannafords.
It's the same way I feel about like Halloween too early or anything else. Like the second one thing's over, everyone just tries to dive into the fucking next thing. Like give it a breath. Just give it a breath. Wait till December. Like when December hits, you want to dive into all that shit.
But the extra thing that Christmas has is the song. Everything else is just decoration.
Sure.
That's true. That's true.
It's just a lot of it.
But
early.
when Richard Sherman asked, oh no. Oh no!
Walk it out.
He asked the running back for the Seahawks. That was very good.
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch, thank you. What he was doing for Christmas. He goes, "We're not even to Thanksgiving yet." He goes, "I'm going to give out turkeys to help restore my community."
Doing a little Marshawn Lynch impersonation here.
Yeah, I could have gone farther with it. I didn't want to reach on that ground.
Well done.
And,
What
Tasteful.
What fantastic restraint.
And Sherman said, "You want me to come?" And he's like, "You really come hand out turkeys with me?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." And he's like, "No." He's like, "I appreciate the offer, but we got to get to Thanksgiving first before we start talking about."
Well, there you
Christmas."
go.
Okay.
Well, we've superseded that. We've gotten well past Thanksgiving.
We are,
So
but he was ready to go. Richard Sherman was ready for Christmas
That's a good friend.
before Thanksgiving.
beautiful.
It's a good friend.
What the fuck?
So Christmas music.
point, Mitch.
Again. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. We don't need Christmas music playing on Thanksgiving.
I agree.
Okay.
Correct.
We are all on the same page.
We are. We are. Long way. Took a long way to get there.
Rory's entire point expanded to a 5-minute bit.
Isn't this what you paid me to do?
Oh. So yeah, that's in a long roundabout way. I suppose that's also how I feel, minus a couple of those added little tangents in there that I perhaps wouldn't have known about.
Let me rephrase my question. Are there any specific songs maybe that like growing up your family listened to, or that like you'll hear a song and it'll bring back like a memory of Christmases past, or
The Cucaracha.
There we go.
There it
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's too late.
Well, what about you? Kick us off. What about you?
I would just say general, like just like the classics, like Nat King Cole stuff, that stuff.
Yeah.
We had like a Time Life CD set of those.
Like, how about
Yeah,
Merry
that was on there.
Christmas,
Yeah, Blue Christmas. Yeah, I mean. But I don't know. Yeah, stuff like that. I used to really dislike it. Now I don't mind it. Working in retail is hell on earth around Christmas,
oh, God,
though.
yeah.
Because you just hear Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" like 6 times an hour.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Yeah, the overplayed stuff. Like if I hear like a couple songs once or twice, there's that same kind of nostalgic feeling. You're walking through the mall and la 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 la.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool.
Oh wow, Walmart's coming to
Yeah.
town.
And you're just kind of
The
like
death of
waltzing
the
through.
Berlin
Yeah,
Mall.
and half of the Berlin Mall is dead now. But yeah, those like weird shops pop up that just sell all of this like weird, like look, it's a reindeer made of like weaved pieces of like thin wood. Oh, that's so cool. I'll buy
It's
that.
like
Oh,
those metal racks in the mall. They
Yeah.
drape their wares on.
and everybody has, and it's like got that weird smell, like they got done. It's a type of like cologne or perfume I've never smelled except for during the holidays. Is it ginger? Is it some? I don't know.
Well, it's all over this tapestry of a wolf that's hanging
yeah,
over here.
exactly. Look at that. Oh, they've incorporated lights into it this year. That's so fun.
It's all like I would never want any of those items
I know,
in
but
the Christmas pop-up store as a gift. And they were around every fucking year, so somebody was buying them.
I'm glad you said something. I almost got you a Bruins touch lamp from one of those stores.
That sounds cool. I'm talking about the Lone Wolf tapestry and
I
the,
desperately
the
miss
T-shirts that
those.
say Vermont with like a moose on it. Whoa!
I desperately miss those because next to it would be like the curio shop that would remind you of like the crap you'd buy on vacation as a kid from like the
Sandals.
yeah, like some random thing, but it'd be like, look, here's a magnet on the end of an extender pole. What do you need that for? I don't know, kid, but it's made of rare earth. It's a rare earth magnet. Don't you want to buy this rare earth magnet for $30? Would that make a great gift for your sister? You go, yeah, I think it would. And you buy that shit, and then you go, all the thing I'm going to use this to do is fuck up the TV. Like that's,
From a long
that's the
distance
only
away.
fuck you did. Exactly. I'm gonna use this to like be lazy. It's not gonna work for. I have no practical use for this, but I bought it for you for Christmas because I thought it was fun. I missed those stalls full of crap.
Knives.
And then there's some baseball / Pokemon cards and definitely tons of knives.
Knives, baby, knives.
I wonder how many
Knives.
guns.
Knives, man.
We want the knives.
I wonder how many lighters I can buy that are in the shape of a gun this year. Yay!
Yeah.
Like, I miss those so much.
Ocean City, Maryland, man. Everyone is buying knives.
I was busy with a stomach virus
Well, yeah.
the whole time.
Guess we're having a good time.
Yeah, I didn't get to buy. I didn't get to buy any of those
Yeah, but the
decadently ugly
the
knives.
knife
I
I
bought
bought was
the knife I bought.
$10, and then some guy goes, "Yeah, man." Some guy on our trip goes, "I bought this knife. Look at this thing." It's like, "How much you pay for that?" It's like $30. I go, "Really?"
Same knife.
Pulled out the same knife because this was 10.
And then Mitch stabs him.
High five.
Goes back.
I killed
to the,
him.
Goes
I
back
did.
to
I
the
killed
store and returns the guy's
The
knife.
other knife.
Makes $30.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I said, "Give me 20."
Yeah.
No, I mean now you're killing someone only for a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Cursed trip of Ocean City, Maryland.
Going back to the Mariah Carey, the trash songs, shall we say?
Sure.
Mhm.
Going back to the music.
Yeah. Just to put a bow on it, if you will. What's worse? The Mariah Carey song.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah. What's worse?
Okay.
That one. Last Christmas.
Which is
George Michael, or is it Wham?
Whose version? That's a
Uh,
good question. Because I think Taylor Swift does.
Not
one.
hers.
you gotta
the,
give
the famous one, the Wham one, or George Michael, whichever.
George Michael.
Yeah. I don't know
We'll
if
just
he
say.
did it as Wham or not. And then the Paul McCartney one, Wonderful Christmas Time.
I'm gonna say the worst is All I Want for Christmas. That's my vote, only because I hear it all the fucking time still. I don't really hear the others that much. Maybe that's just me.
It's Maca for me. That song is unlistenable.
Yeah. Watched the music video last year, and I was like, it has somehow made it worse.
Yeah.
Trevor, see, you're searching that out. That's why that pain is there.
Well, there were 3 options on the list.
I like All I Want for Christmas Is You because it comes around once a year. And I like to think of like Mariah Carey singing that about like me, for instance.
Oh,
Look at you.
Actually, my song is "Baby It's Cold Outside" because it appeals to my fetish for being kidnapped, fucked, and murdered.
That's true.
So-
wasn't one of the ones on the list.
This is news to Mitch.
I get it. I get it.
That's-
You want to be in that shower,
That's-
steaming it up, and then all of a sudden you hear a voice from outside and you go, "I know what's about to happen to me." But I'm going to pretend I don't.
If you don't, I'll be with someone else. And then.
But that's where I'm at in life right now. Like, if you told me that Marissa Tomei was going to gas me and cut off all my limbs and make me, like, totally dependent on her the rest of my life, stop, I'm getting a chubby.
Like, how often do I get
I
to
don't-
see
I
it?
don't like
Does she
that.
fawn over me when I'm there? As this
So
torso
see, that's my
person?
favorite Christmas song.
Because he hopes Mariah Carey dismembers him and keeps
No,
him
Marissa
in a bed.
Tomei.
Yeah, Marissa Tomei, Jerry.
Marissa Tomei's not singing All I Want for Christmas Is You.
We're
He
riffing.
just
We're
said
riffing.
Mariah. He said
that
Marissa Tomei.
anymore.
I know he said Marissa Tomei. I was trying to link it. Forget it.
Mitch
Forget
didn't
it.
know about my thing about wanting to get murdered by the woman I love, by a
No,
beautiful
this
angel.
is wild.
Anyone would love to get murdered by Marissa Tomei. I think you're being ridiculous.
Well, all right, then. I'll take the point.
Okay.
Huh. This is interesting.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at these days.
So there you go. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's well done, Mitch.
Here we go. Dave Feeney had to fulfill his girlfriend's wish list of hopping out of a bush at a running track and forcefully having sex with his girlfriend because she had a rape fantasy.
Okay. Wait a minute.
There we go, guys. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody drink.
Hey, what are you doing on this track? I'm gonna put it in you.
Who the fuck is this? Dave
Yeah, who is
Nibley?
this
What's his
person?
name?
Dave Feeney
You haven't heard of Dave Feeney?
from Daves of Thunder?
I only remember Dave Damashek.
Damashek and Dave Feeney.
What's a poop fella?
A writer on the wonderful show.
He confessed to that on
the
a
wonderful
podcast?
show of According to Jim.
Now, the crossover for Skimbo Lounge, according to Jim, which I do enjoy, and Daves of Thunder, it's gonna be in the ones, if not the tens.
If anyone followed that at home, I'm so fucking impressed
Congratulations
with
to you.
I'm so fucking
I
impressed.
like according to Jim.
If you're
of those
if you-
ABC
if-
shows,
if you're
like,
from
that
home
was
and you
funny.
like According to Jim with Jim Belushi. I am so fucking impressed with you. No, I watch a lot of According to Jim too.
Yeah, what's the hate about according to Jim?
Jim Belushi?
Courtney Thorne Smith.
She's a delight. I like some of the actors on that show.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
You're shitting all over it, and you're in agreement
Because
with
it's
me.
a bad show. It's a bad show.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was the year-end Skimbo Award and for Best in Television in 1999.
It's a bad show, and you should feel bad for liking it.
2004?
It might be in early 2000s.
Whatever.
King of
Okay.
Queens got robbed.
Yeah.
I liked King of Queens.
Poor Leah Remini.
I like
She was on
King
the
of
show
Queens.
dying inside while all that was happening. She was having such a hard time.
Yeah, should have Parasite.
Yeah. It's called Scientology.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
I'm in a tapeworm, but I'm going to start that rumor. Tapeworm-induced psychosis in Leah Remini.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Scientology would run with that. Like, really? Can we get that going?
That was CBS had a pretty good slate back then.
They had
'Cause
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond was winning everything in sight.
Yeah.
King of Queens flying under the radar.
Of course, it had Jerry Stiller?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
on
it?
King
Yeah.
of Queens.
His
Yeah.
name
Yeah,
Jerry?
yeah.
Mitch, that's exactly correct.
That
He
is
was on the
exactly
King
correct.
of Queens.
Oh!
I mean, pound for pound, probably one of the best sitcom casts ever.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, like you know.
I'm a pro Kevin James guy. He's in shit all the time, but I find it funny.
I mean,
What
he's
about the
delightful.
new one that he's what's the new Kevin James movie?
Oh, it is.
He's playing somebody. He's playing Sean Payton. He's playing Sean.
Oh my
fucking
God,
Payton.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is about.
He was the Saints head coach.
Is it
Or
about
is
the
the Saints
cheating
head coach?
scandal? Is that what the movie's about?
It
It
wasn't
is.
cheating. That wasn't cheating. It was Bounty.
Bounty Gate.
Ah, Bounty.
Which
Ooh.
Goodell put in place because he was like, I don't like that the Saints backsassed me, so I'm going to fuck them up.
I think what really happened was they were giving away
could've. He
large
could've.
sums of
He
money
could've.
to players.
I think
to
a lot of
injure
people were doing it.
True.
Correct.
But,
I'm not
He
saying
took
that
it
other
out- he
teams weren't
took
doing it. I'm
out
saying
on
they
the Saints, though,
they got
because
caught.
They stood up against Goodell, and Goodell's, Goodell does Goodell.
Yeah, guys.
It's just a giant piece of shit.
How much football do you follow?
I don't watch football.
So
but
much football.
I'll tell you what,
Why
I
do
pay
you
attention.
Why do you get to be the expert?
I
on
pay
Goodell?
attention to what Goodell's doing.
He's reading between the lines.
Always.
He's over there playing 4D chess when it comes to football. He's not watching the games. He's watching behind the scenes.
And he's watching what's in between the games.
He's what?
Look
Goodell
at the moves they're not making.
Goodell is the U-boats, and the teams and the people in it are the Lusitania. And he's just waiting.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
He's
shit!
just
It happens.
waiting
He
to see
filled
who
out the
he
bingo
can shoot
card
down.
early. Filled out the bingo card early.
It's a World War I
We've had
reference.
Corolla, Lusitania. What's the
I do
hat
it all,
trick?
baby.
He mentioned Hitler. You got Godwin's Law in there.
I do it all. That's World War II.
Yeah. You got World War I, World War II. We haven't. I don't think you mentioned any other. Get any Vietnam in there? Is there anyone?
You guys know how much Agent Orange we sprayed? in
There it
Vietnam?
is.
Okay,
Asking you
alright.
shall receive. Asking you shall receive.
Millions of liters.
Oh, yeah.
Millions and millions of liters. It still has effects there today.
Yes, it does. That's true.
It's the most
Wonderful time of the year.
I wrote that paper in 7th grade. Yeah, my teacher must have wondered what I am insane.
Great. I was like, I don't know. The payoff better be good. It was good. It was good.
I
That
like
was a
that.
good bit.
Such a
That was a
landing.
good bit. That was good.
I said what I'm insane, but I meant why. I couldn't.
Oh,
I couldn't
it
think
does-
fast.
it's
We
fine.
got
We
it.
do it.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
there.
No, you nailed the. We just said you nailed the landing.
I
Yeah.
gotta say it though.
Hey,
okay.
hey, don't pull yourself down. We just all gave you props.
Yeah, I'll knock you down to an 8 if that's what you
Yeah,
want.
it's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah,
yeah.
you suck. I hate you. You're dead to me.
Yeah, now it's you're six.
Oh, here we go. I had a Christmas party last night. I had Cornerstone and Barry.
Ah,
Yeah.
Some son of a bitch put my name into the karaoke.
Oh. What did you
Does
sing?
Not like karaoke for Delicious.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
So
but
they knew you.
They wouldn't tell. Well,
No, he got the
someone
pick.
heard me talking
you got
about
the
it, and then they put that in. I said, "What song's coming up?" And he's like, "I'm not telling you." This
Mitch
DJ
killed it.
could have been better.
They got the.
You gotta shut that shit down at the end when it gets to the repeating shit for like 45 seconds. You can't play that out. No one wants to stand there and do that. Shut the song off.
You should have just
Yeah.
walked away.
I think I just started laughing
Okay, that works.
because I was
mean-
super high because we stopped at a dispensary and I bought 5 joints. Some of them grams, like one of them a half gram.
For those of you
one
who
of
know.
them 0.75 covered in wax.
Wax.
Jesus.
So I smoked 3 of them on the way up. I was not driving.
Always in moderation, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
was not driving. And then we went to the Christmas party, and I was fucked up.
Just hear those names.
Oh,
Take.
sure enough, Fergalicious comes up, gets to a point where, and I announced before I started singing Fergalicious, I said, "Ha ha, joke's on you. I can't read."
That
Hit
is
it,
the
Fergie.
bit. That's the bit that keeps on.
Hit it, Fergie. Every time I come around, looking me up and down.
They got the lost performance that you never gave in New York
In
City.
New York City, yes.
You had the performance in you the
And,
whole time.
It was awful. At one point, I went silent and was just staring at the words on the screen, trying to replace where I was.
I would
He
spend.
froze.
Someone ran up and joined me at one point to help out, which I appreciate
Aw,
that. Thank you, Julia Gulia. Her last name's obviously not Gulia.
I gathered as much.
That's what I call her.
Obviously.
I would pay so much money to see this.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I wish
it's
I'd
so
been there.
awful. But then after the pause, it got back to the part where I know a bunch of it.
Oh, good.
Got in
And
the pocket.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
A bunch
I
of
paid
it.
more attention to speaking in the mic that night than I did right now.
You're doing pretty good
Doing
right now.
good today, but I'm not thinking about it.
Mm.
I was thinking
Doing
about it.
great
I was so
now,
fucked up last night. It was fucking crazy. We did tour day Connecticut, straight back to Christmas job party, karaoke, and
Which was a
just wanted to
master of
murder I
ceremonies.
just wanted to murder myself.
What's so you had Tour Day Connecticut?
Yes.
How many places did you stop on the way up? You had dispensary.
Way up?
On the way like back up from Connecticut.
On the road
well,
home.
the Spencer was in Mass, so we stopped
On the
there.
way yeah, okay.
On the way down, we went to 3 different places.
And on the way up?
Went to the dispensary.
So the tour was on the entrance, not coming
Correct.
back from.
Correct.
So where did you stop on the way down?
we stopped at a friend and a schoolmate, Pellins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Friend of the pod?
Dart.
Oh, no, yeah,
Dart
friend
was
of the pod.
there.
Maybe he's listening
Dart
at some
was
point.
there. The man that I almost killed, choking him out several times when I sold the establishment. And,
Definitely friend of the pod.
And at one point, Dart came up behind me and put me in a chokehold and said, "Hey, like that?" And then he was just laughing. It was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It was a joke chokehold. But I said, "Oh, Dart, I'll ruin you."
Also, they ran into one of them tackled the other one into Dart's shoe rack at their old apartment they lived at, and that thing fucking exploded. And there were like 40 pairs of shoes on that
His
thing.
laptop was on top of it.
Oh.
It's legit explosion.
Wow.
It was
It's like when you fought Reno and broke his CD rack.
Yeah, it's the
Reno
it's
brought that onto himself.
It's very accurate.
we went out there and saw him on Friday.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes. How was that?
It was good.
Still,
Like, I didn't know-
still brooms in his pond. I would
Yes,
assume.
yeah.
From the broom
he
ball we
never
played.
got them. He
Yeah.
never got them back after year one.
I think
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
ridiculous. And then we went to I don't know where we were there, but we drove an hour away to go to Ledyard to go to a classmate's Christmas party. That was a good time. And then we left there, and we drove to Orange, Connecticut to go see my aunt, uncle, and grandmother, where we had pizza. And then we drove to New Haven to get more pizza.
That's so nice.
They don't call him Big Pizza Mitch for nothing.
Goddamn right.
Big Pizza Mitch.
Went to Sally's, baby.
Big
Was great.
Pizza Mitch.
Not gonna lie, Lucali's in Brooklyn was better, I believe.
I believe it.
The sauce.
Yeah.
I think it was the sauce, but this pizza was literally just cooked perfectly. It's unreal. Clam pizza, also very good.
Clam pizza.
I noticed you didn't call it Unreal.
New Haven, they got the bay right there, so they get like fresh clams.
Gun
and like
waving New Haven.
Frank Pepe's and Modern and Sally's all do like New Haven clam pizzas, which they're like known for. And some people go up, spit on that pizza. Pizza doesn't have clams on it. Well, this one does. Step aside.
So you non-clam spitters.
Yep.
Line up.
That's where you go.
Line them.
I can't
have
great
this
pizza.
It's just a white sauce?
Yes, we actually have it over there on top of Tanner's stove, which we will be heating up later tonight, so you guys can try some.
Oh my God! It's a Christmas twist.
It is. It's a pizza miracle.
Holy shit!
Well.
It's beginning to look a lot like
Pizza. Oh, sorry. Pizza route.
I almost went Mitchmas.
Oh,
So
Mitch. Fair enough.
I was right on the cusp of it
I
too.
pulled back at the last
Yeah.
second
Fuck.
for fear of being alone. Damn it, Tanner.
Fuck. We're on the ends of the table. We should
had
be
it.
locked in on this.
Yeah, so I've been to Frank Pepe's down there. I've been to Sally's now. And now I got to go to Modern, and I think there might be one other place. But I got to look that up. I don't
And then
know
you'll
the
be
name.
done.
For the pizza tour of New Haven?
Yeah.
For the most part.
Okay, good.
He will know.
Oh, that's good.
He will know which is the best.
Who has the best clam pizza?
So far, out of the two, I'd have to say Frank Pepe's was the better one.
So
in
you
my
brought us
opinion,
inferior
Frank Pepe's,
pizza.
But it's interesting. It's still very good.
I'm just kidding.
Still very good. It's right up there. But Pepe's got something going on.
Frank Pepe straight up sounds like something you made up. I know you didn't, but I could just see you being like,
No, he's,
Frank Pepe
I
here.
believe
Yeah, I
he's
would do
actually
it.
a
Master
hated,
pizza.
He's a hated man from Italy that came here, and they're like, "Fuck your pizza technique, Frank," and he's like, "Fuck you, I'm going to America to start this shit."
Where people eat
Pop it
slop.
off. Yeah, okay.
When he came here, I'm sure people were eating fucking
People
gruel.
weren't even eating pizza.
I
Suck
know,
it up,
that's why I
piggies.
said slop.
Fair enough.
We're
on-
making
on
the
same
same
page. We're on the same
point.
page.
We agree, you dick.
Fist bump. We just fist
Yeah, we
bumped.
fist bump. For those that can't see,
Fist bump, bro.
for those that aren't paying $1,500 a month on the Patreon.
arguing,
Yeah.
but
For the
constantly
video
on the
pod.
same
Oh,
side.
shit, I left the Patreon running.
Oh, no.
I haven't collected any money from it in months.
Oh, God. Yeah. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more thing for Mitch.
We're
Or
pretty
maybe not
close.
even one more. Just a thing that I just want to hear Mitch's reaction.
Do it.
Did you hear what Demi Lovato's up to, Mitch?
Dumb shit like usual.
She's singing to traumatized ghosts.
Of course she is, because she has brain trauma, and we're all supposed to take her seriously now.
Does she legitimately have brain trauma?
Yeah, she
I
fucked her
shouldn't have
up.
brought
She
her up
fucked
at all.
herself up so badly with drugs. Allegedly, I'm gonna have to put allegedly in here. That she fucked herself up so badly with drugs that she like has some sort of like TBI or brain damage, and we're supposed to sit here and take her seriously walking into a fucking yogurt store because they have too many sweets.
Or wait, they had fat-free
Yogurt is not good for you.
You're going to have to walk that one out for me.
Yogurt is good.
No,
for you.
they
It
had
is not
fat.
in
They
that
had
amount.
They had vegan fat-free yogurt at the place, and she said
No,
that was
they
fat
had
shaming.
vegan fat-free brownies and cookies.
It's really
so
important.
that people could get desserts that have the intolerances, and she's like, this is fucked up, like this is supposed to be healthy, and then she's like, I didn't realize it's for people that are intolerant to
Her
stuff.
her problem
And
was
it's
she
like,
felt
shut-
fat shamed. She's like, we're in an
Yes.
ice cream parlor. Stop
Yep.
pitching me vegan products.
But you're in a frozen yogurt shop.
Yeah, first and foremost.
The fuck are you talking about?
A fucking ice cream store.
I'm at this McDonald's. I can't fucking believe all the burgers they got up on the wall here.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Give me a Big Mac. Give me 4 Big Macs.
I just see Demi Lovato grabbing fat people and shaking them. They don't care about you. These people hate you. They want you fucking dead.
These people hate you. These people at this TCBY treats fucking hate you.
Hey, check out that's Chris. By the way, we're just gonna finish it. Let's just round it out by just talking about the things we don't like about Demi Lovato.
As soon as bitch was like, she got a TBI, I was like, well, I shouldn't have said anything.
What the fuck is wrong with Demi Lovato? Well, she really, she might actually have something legitimate. Okay, well, happy holidays, everyone.
It's a Demi Lovato
To
Christmas.
Demi, that's got to be the name. Just everyone's like, why was his name to Demi Lovato Christmas? And we'll know if they got to the end. Just,
The Demi Lovato Christmas special.
that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
she's singing to traumatized ghosts now as therapy.
That sounds kind of fun. I'd be like, listen,
she
I'm not a
also said-
traumatized ghost, but I will be if you don't sing to me, Demi.
She also said calling extraterrestrials aliens is derogatory.
See, that's why you're
How
exact.
do we know? We haven't met him yet.
That's why
fuck off.
you're exactly correct with
Mitch?
the TBI as an excuse line.
Rory, I know we've met him. We haven't. We haven't. I'm
He's
talking
talking about
the
we as in the
immediate
we,
group
the
here.
current we.
Thank
Not
you for getting
everywhere.
there.
Not the collective we.
Thank you.
God,
thank
are you kidding
thank
me?
you, Mitch. Thank you.
Behold, a white horse, a pale white horse.
Coming soon.
All right.
And his name was Death.
It's not coming soon. That guy was murdered.
Come and see the
Oh,
line from
okay,
the Bible. You're talking about a white horse.
My bad. My bad.
Coming soon.
He said coming soon.
That's what this movie trailer language in the Bible.
A pale horse coming soon.
Behold.
Coming soon. to a hill
Coming
near
this
you.
summer.
Oh God.
Yep. Well, there's your check-in. There's your vibe check with Demi Lovato. She seems to be thriving.
Yeah, boy. Thanks for that one. That
Yeah.
was great.
Because that's the thing. Singing to ghosts to heal their trauma, that's something an egotistical white woman would
Hey,
do.
if she's doing it
So you
for
can't
free,
blame the TBI.
If she's doing it for free, then I respect her.
I highly doubt
If
it.
there's people out there paying, we're like, listen, I will not sing or I will not help with the trauma of Gampy's ghost if you don't give me some cash. Then I'd be like, you fucking suck, Demi Lovato. But if she's just like prancing through a cemetery, I think that's the coolest fucking thing ever.
I like the idea of my dad's dad, my grandpa on his side, his ghost.
Yeah.
And Demi Lovato showing up, and he's just trying to like watch some fucking hunting show
Yeah.
at like his apartment in heaven or whatever, and like someone knocks on the door, and he's got to put his flannel on to answer it, and she's like, "I'm here to sing a song for your troubled soul," and he's got to stand there and listen to her sing. I would presume one of her songs, not any traditionals such as Ave Maria or anything.
Danny boy.
And my
that's
grandfather
pretty
being
great.
like,
What
"Well,
the fuck
she's-
is this?"
She's a nice girl, but what the fuck is this?"
My stories are on.
I hope she gets a following like Forrest Gump, where people just start following her with random band instruments. I'm helping. Ping, 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 ping. One day, she just like finally kicks off and goes, "I'm going home now," and just leaves them all in the cemetery.
Is she singing in the cemetery? Is that where she's singing?
It was footage of her in a haunted house.
I like to think that it's like one setup for Halloween, like it's not even really on. This is a school.
She just said she wanted to do this, and her publicist hooked it up. I don't know. Take her to an empty building with skeletons.
Guy in a Wolfman mask hanging out in the closet. He's like, she's got to cross the line before I can jump out and attack her. That's the rule.
Miss Lovato, this is a library Monday through Friday. It's not really haunted. I felt the brains and no, that was spaghetti.
Yeah,
and
peeled
grapes.
I
grapes
felt
for
the
eyes.
eyeballs.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Do you have a good time at the haunted house today, Demi?
Yeah. I sang to ghosts. Okay.
Somebody's getting pinkberry for dinner.
the
And now it
paparazzi
comes
just
full
happened to hear
circle.
it.
Wouldn't want to fat
So
shame anyone.
it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Let's go in there.
She always
no.
winds back up at the TCBY treats.
No, don't show her that menu.
She's gonna start a massacre at Berry Line.
This is what every Christmas needs. Just people taking the piss out of Demi Lovato.
I agree.
Who will
I
it be?
stamp that.
Who will it be next
Acceptable
year?
every Christmas.
Last year it was
Approved.
that
It's our new
shiftless
tradition.
Hannah Montana, and this year it's Demi Lovato.
I miss a Lindsay Lohan Christmas.
Yeah.
Last Christmas,
Lindsay
I sang to a
Lohan,
ghost.
Lindsay Lohan's mom, I believe, is going to jail.
And a partridge
In a pear tree.
I'm not sure for what,
Drugs.
but I'm probably.
Drugs or money laundering.
What makes you so sure it's one of those?
I mean, it just makes
It's either
sense.
drugs. It's either drugs or she's taking money from her kid.
Can we look this up instead
Who
of
is it?
speculating wildly? Dina Lohan.
Allegedly.
Lindsay Lohan's mom.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Dina.
Turns out she shivved a sheriff. Like wow.
I shivved the sheriff.
But I did not
Tax
choose my
evasion.
But I had
deputy.
sex with the deputy.
It's gonna be some kind of tax evasion or something to do with her.
I don't know. I could see like assault and battery. She punched a
DUI,
cop.
DUI, leaving the scene of an accident.
Oh damn it!
see?
Drugs.
Operating an
technically. Hey.
unregistered vehicle, operating an uninspected vehicle, driving without a license, and aggravated unlicensed operation of a vehicle in the third degree.
You see, folks, that's why drugs is always the right answer because it's always somehow involved.
She was in the movie The Parent Trap, starring as Woman at Airport.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're telling me if I go back and watch The Parent Trap, I can get a gander of Lindsay Lohan's mom?
Yes.
I can see where that gal came from. You came from right there, and I'll aggressively tap the screen until
She
it
also
breaks.
was arrested in 2013 for speeding and DUI.
Oh, she's got a bit of a history.
Wow.
She had her driver's license revoked for 1 year in 2013, but this happened in 2020, and she was driving without a license then. So did she never get it back, or is there something in between that Wikipedia's not telling us?
All I know is, wow, how the other half lives, huh?
What is her connection to Ghislaine Maxwell?
That's what he's like.
I have pulled the pin. Mitch, is Ghislaine Maxwell on the naughty list or the nice list?
Yeah.
If you had to intuit Santa.
Oh,
He's back.
I would assume Santa would
Oh.
say that she's on the naughty list.
Yeah.
You think so?
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's probably a safe bet. All right, then.
Real naughty list.
Well,
Not the naughty list, the naughty list. Not even having fun with it.
No. You know what? I was actually going through. I saw a memory on Facebook today, and I was like, you know what? I don't like that. So I scrolled back 10 years, and I deleted it. And but on my way to that, I went through a lot of things. I went, oh god, I remember posting these. And one of them was a picture of Hillary Clinton and Courtney Love, and I said, look at this picture of two murderers.
You're obviously in the very seasonal mood a few years ago.
deck the halls with
That's brutal.
And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed seeing that. Picture two murderers.
Nostalgia's a hell of a thing.
What was there kind of any comments on that?
Yeah.
Did you stir? Were there
There
some
were a
hearts?
few. There was a few likes. There was a couple
Yeah.
comments.
Couple
I
likes.
It's a man who he doesn't remember, whose background is now a Confederate flag saying,
Whoa!
"Here, here, brother."
Jesus. God,
These
damn.
colors don't run.
Southern by the grace of God.
Stand for the flag. Kneel for the cross.
Tread on me, daddy. All right.
Only English lesson I need is red, white, and blue.
It's not
Well,
a-
I
that's-
think we've come to a natural.
Is there any other new business? It's just a holiday special. We remember
I
we did a
know.
2.5 hour episode this summer.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if anyone else has anything else to say, I am wholly prepared for it.
I am the walrus.
Cuckoo.
I am the walrus. That fucking bitch. Johnny, would you shut the fuck up? I got that to say.
There you go.
Wow.
That's my
See-
quote. That's my quote for the episode. I've been waiting all
This is what you owe.
Yeah, because we didn't do
Yeah.
the intro
We
bit.
kind
so
of
we-
informally slouched in.
many quotes in my head today, which I forgot my original. Then we were here earlier doing this. I remembered it, and then I forgot it again.
You got any other
So I went
quotes?
back to the Big Lebowski.
Quite the roller coaster.
Yes, it's not great.
there was pen and paper right
Right there.
here.
Yeah, you know.
You were writing earlier. You got anything on that magic pen pad?
What I wrote was Last Christmas versus Wonderful Christmas Time versus Mariah Carey.
Well, my bit was the Demi Lovato, so your turn, Rory.
I brought nothing. Fuck you guys.
What's the best Christmas movie ever, and why is it Jingle All the Way?
Because you get Schwarzenegger and Sinbad in the same film.
And Phil Hartman.
Yeah. So how can you really argue against that?
And young Anakin Skywalker before he became Darth Vader.
They should have known. They should have known. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he was drunk on the set of Jingle All the Way, but I think we can infer that having watched the film, right? Right, everybody? Am I crazy?
Drinking some eggnog.
That like clearly like 7-ish, 8-year-old.
Well, do you guys like eggnog? Are you eggnog drinkers?
No,
Anyone
I'm not an
here like
eggnog drinker.
No fucking way.
No. The name alone
Fucking love
repels
it.
me.
Yeah, there it is.
Of course.
I don't drink it a lot, but I fucking love it.
What is it?
The nog of the egg.
Thanks, literal
Wow.
man.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I'll look it up for you.
It is.
It's a cream.
Yeah, it's a lot of cream. You'd probably die if you drank it.
I have pills.
Yeah, you'd still probably die. It would shoot its way right through that pill, and
I have pills.
That's not how the pills work.
next thing you know, Taryn would be like, "Hey, I'm pregnant." That's how strong that eggnog was.
It impregnates you, apparently.
It is traditionally made with milk, cream, sugar, whipped egg yolks, and egg whites, which gives it a frothy texture.
And bourbon.
You can add brandy, rum, whiskey, or bourbon and make it an egg milk punch.
That egg milk punch somehow sounds worse than eggnog.
I'm pretty sure they
and
just keep
that's-
calling it eggnog.
Why don't they just call it the Great Dairy Drink? It's just
Yeah.
fucking
Jesus
everything.
Christ.
It's just liquid custard.
Yeah.
The fact that it's like, it's milk and also
And cream.
I'm like, oh,
And
the
then
difference.
Eggs.
And what the hell? A layer of butter.
Yeah. Why don't you just stick a fucking half a stick of butter right in there?
It's like a Jello pudding pack, like the old powdered stuff, and then you just add more milk.
Yeah. I mean, having heard all the ingredients, I don't know what there is and not
Well,
to
it's
like.
literally eggs.
It's a lot of-
too. Like,
it's a lot of
let's
stuff
not
that I like.
to be lost in this is that there's just raw egg in this.
Yeah, you're right. But the other funny thing is, like, it's a bunch of stuff separately that I'm kind of okay with, but together just seems wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
It's halfway to a cake, and then it just craps out and is like, I don't know, keep me liquid.
Well, it's like
drink
one of the-
me.
It's like, hey, do you like milk? I'm like, I like milk. Would you like some sugar in your milk? No. Okay. Do you like eggs? Yeah. Do you want some milk in your eggs? Well, are we making scrambled eggs? Anything
Plus
far
sugar.
from it. How about we put a little sugar in those eggs? No. How about we cram them all together and then you chuck some liquor in there? Well, I'll try anything once. And then someone did, and now we have eggnog.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
calls
guess.
non-alcohol. No one calls alcoholic eggnog. What is it? Egg punch? What? Fuck?
Egg milk punch.
Egg
Yeah,
milk
no one
punch.
calls it
No one
that.
calls it- they call it fucking eggnog. Would you
Well,
like some eggnog? And I go with
Well,
or
it's
without
like
the alcohol.
champagne has to come from the Champagne region, but we call all sparkling
Yes.
wine champagne.
Yeah.
Ah, the fresh champagne.
Yeah, because we're not.
Also, though,
Elitist
fucking
shits.
whipped egg whites in a drink is very good.
Whipped
just had
egg
just had
whites?
one like 2 weeks ago.
You ever had a Ramos Fizz?
I actually, after he gave me the drink, I said, "What'd you do with this?" He said he did something with the egg white, and I said, "Do you want to make 2 Ramos gin fizzes?" And he goes, he just stared at me. I was like, "I'm just joking." 'Cause they
Bar
take,
Hill
like-
makes a really good Ramos Fizz.
Do they make those?
Oh, yeah.
Because it takes like 10 to 12 minutes of shaking to make that drink.
Oh, yes.
You like
But they
put it on
make
like a
damn
shaker
good
kind
one.
of thing, and it just like
Louisiana is known for it, and some of the bars down there will have a man standing behind the bartender just to stand
Waiting.
there and shake those.
Just smiling.
like Fred
Dead
like
eyes.
Fred Armisen in Eurotrip.
Yes,
Miscusi. That'd be a weird job.
That's the shittiest cocktail sequel I've ever heard of.
This would be such a weird job. I got employed at a bar in this specific area that needs me to just shake this thing whenever this drink comes up. That's all I do. I do that and I get ice. And just sit there and just hammer away at it. You know? It sounds miserable.
I appreciate the art, but
Artistry.
there's got to be if you can put a paint can in a thing and shake it up and it'll stir the paint for you.
Sure.
You should probably be doing it with your bev too.
Well, it's like those things, like every now and then you're like floating along, looking at videos on the internet. You come across that like one guy, like he's in this bar that's been doing it the same way for years. And they like shave the ice to make the stone for the whiskey, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They spend hours. First they get the block and then they shave it down. Every one handcrafted. And I sit there and go, Man, we got machines that can fucking do that now. Like, I get the artistry of it, but like, Jesus, like, come on.
But people are paying for the
Yeah, I was
experience.
gonna say you're
They wanna
paying
see the guy
$25
there
a drink.
Sure.
taking
because-
12 minutes to
yeah.
make this thing.
Yeah.
It made it worth the trip to Montpellier.
It's very erotic.
I guess. I just like I
Certain
see the
people,
whole thing. I'm just like, come on.
fuck themselves to the thought.
Ever
Roy?
seen a man milked eggnog made fresh?
Well, and again, it's the same thing that people do with like Kobe beef. You know, where it's like that little cube. that
I'm
they give
making
you.
an egg milk
How much
punch
was
for
this?
you right now.
$200. You know. And you
I
sit there
think it's more of like the hibachi.
Yeah.
You go for the show. He's flipping shrimps into people's mouth, doing the onion volcano thing.
yeah.
You pay a little extra to get the show.
Sure, if it, I mean, for the show, yeah, I guess.
But at what
It's
point
just
does
the
that?
one guy standing behind the thing. Just,
That's why it costs $12 for a steak at Applebee's, because the guy's just putting it in the microwave in the back.
That's true.
True, but I can put a little ketchup on that one and no one will shame me.
I don't know. I still don't think you're supposed to put ketchup on any
Yeah,
steak.
psycho move.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I can put anything on anything I want. It's going into
You
my
can.
stomach, not
It's
yours.
not going to save you from judgment from others, though.
You make me sick.
It's just
I don't like
it's
A1
just
steak
free
sauce. It's too
speech.
tart.
Yeah, or vaccination. Roy, you don't have to be vaccinated. We all know Roy's unvaccinated.
Yeah.
How is A1 okay to put on steaks, but a little bit of ketchup makes you fucking Hitler?
A1
Bitch.
A1 also isn't okay to put on steaks.
Steak sauce. Bitch, I'm A1.
See, there you go.
A1, I'm with you. I like A1.
Oh.
No, no,
See,
I'm
A1's
quoting
okay.
a song.
No,
What? Oh, so I'm the only one that likes A1.
I'm
So-
fine
oh,
with
see,
it.
welcome to hell.
I'm fine with it for like
I'm-
an Applebee's steak.
I'm fine with it, but like,
Well, sure. You don't
I
need to
never
put
use
crazy
it.
stuff
Yeah.
on like a really expensive steak. Someone hands you something
good
fucking really, really good.
like I enjoy a steak that's marinated well enough that when it's done right that way, you don't need to add
anything else.
anything else.
Cut it with a fork. Yeah, sure. But when you don't have that, let me do what I want.
get Peter Luger's steak sauce.
I prefer Tony Roma's. I don't know if they actually make one.
Interesting.
Just naming steakhouses. I prefer Boa Steakhouse.
The Tops though here has Peter Luger's steak
for
sauce.
reverse
Oh,
steak.
no shit.
So it's actually pretty good. It's almost like a cocktail sauce for shrimp, but for steak.
But for steak. I'll just put some
It's
fucking
interesting.
ketchup on my steak. You can all
It's
eat
not.
my ass.
It's not ketchup.
Of course it's not ketchup. They would just label it as ketchup.
Have you ever heard of this? I'll gotta find the recipe. It's a peanut butter steak marinade. It adds some wild flavor, like tenderizes the steak and adds some
What
wild
you do is you just
flavor to
you
it.
get the steak and you put it down and you char it black and then you cover it in mayonnaise. And that's when the breading starts.
I was making a serious suggestion to Mitch, but here we are at Rory's mayonnaise hour.
Sounds fucked.
Wait, my mayonnaise
of
hour?
them
What the
sound
fuck?
fun.
What?
You're off to the races there.
Listen,
Miracle
I'm up
Whip.
to the races and then you embellished, sir. How
I
dare
don't think that's true. I think my witnesses will.
Gaslighting isn't real and you made it up because you're crazy.
So peanut butter steak,
Peanut butter
Mitch.
marinade.
I'll find the recipe and we'll try it.
What it is you take the steak.
All right.
You
It's
cook
good,
it,
I
You
promise.
sear it lightly on both sides. And you take a jar of Skippy peanut butter. You get not like a gloved hand if you're feeling comfortable, but you don't have to. You just heave as much, just slap right out of the peanut, and then you smack it like it's a fanny and it's done something wrong.
You know what's fucked up is he's exactly right. That's how you do it.
God damn it.
Goddamn scientist. He's a food scientist. You got to make sure to berate the steak while you do this. No steak. It's a bad steak.
Been a bad steak.
I'm checking in with the boys at the other end of the table. What's the vibe?
I don't know. Do you know more countries are making it illegal to boil lobsters alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
wild. I mean, I always kill them. Well,
Yeah.
I
Knife down
attempt
the
to
center
kill
of the
them
head,
by
yeah.
putting a knife through the center of the head. But I'll tell you what, that's the recommended way to go. I don't think so, because it's not doing the job.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker is very much still alive.
Mitch has been double killing his lobster.
I have been. I feel terrible about it.
Mitch takes it out back on a leash.
There's
Oh,
one
I'm sorry, boy.
one time he made him in the oven at my old house.
Oh, man, that was bad.
That was tough.
Those fuckers. This
yeah.
was years ago.
Yeah,
those
that was
fuckers. Those fuckers suffered. I
Yeah.
didn't kill them. I threw them in
Jesus.
tinfoil, cooked them in the oven for like. I didn't have the heat right.
When
I
people
should have
always look
wrapped
at me
them
like-
together, not separate.
So they went slow.
Very slow.
Low and slow.
Yeah.
Delicious.
We felt bad, but so we ate him.
Delicious.
You can't if you do something bad, like
It's not gonna stop that
You gotta
delicious
fucking eat
flavor.
you gotta eat
Yeah,
it.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, like
Can't make it have died.
pack it in, pack it out. Yeah, exactly, right?
I get it.
It's like when you hit a dog with your car. I mean,
That's free meat.
You gotta eat that dog.
you have to
You
honor
gotta
that
throw
dog by
that
eating it.
in reverse and put it in your trunk.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the time we hit my great grandfather with the Buick.
Those were some great
God,
meatballs.
Stringy.
We had his egg milk cream for dessert.
His punch.
I made his guts into a backpack. Jesus Christ.
LL
His
Bone.
bladder was empty, but his balls were filled with piss.
Another call.
Figure that one out.
That just made me feel like back when I was a kid and like I talked to my parents like, why don't you like lobster? And I just cut back to me like 6 years old, not understanding them, like putting the lobsters on the fucking kitchen floor. Like, we're trying to get away, and then just like smashing them into the boiling water. You hear that?
I am your god,
And
and,
they
I'm
sit
a
there,
vengeful one.
Like your uncles don't understand when they're like, hear that? It's them screaming. Like what that does to like
Just
a 6-year-old. You're like,
steam.
Jesus Christ! I know, but it's still fucking.
No, I know it's
dying in
fucked
there.
up to say that.
Yeah,
But,
which they
it's
did.
just-
we
Steve,
record this
they're not
podcast
screaming.
in the shadow of a lobster roll poster. No man here is unclean.
This is true.
No man here is unclean.
Yeah.
This show was once known for lobster roll reviews.
Reviews.
100%.
My McDonald's one took
part of the
they
history.
took it off the menu after that review came out. So you do the math, Skimbo
Yeah.
Lounge
Trying to figure
listeners.
it out. Where did that come
You
from?
did that.
I did it.
I know
I
you
did
did.
this.
Also, let's not forget that their lobster rolls were 51% fake lobster.
It was like filler stuff. Yeah,
Lobster.
or no, it was.
Seafood salad shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like
I was-
fish. It was like white fish.
I was
They just, like,
surprised there
mixed
was
in
any
with it.
lobster in it.
Yeah, they just mix it in, fill it out,
Here's a little bit of lobster.
and a whole lot of cod.
Just a taste.
You're welcome.
I like cod, so it's fine with me.
Hey,
What's
man,
the fake
that's,
crab called?
that's-
Hump or something?
There's a bunch of different kinds of it, but
Crab.
for the most of it, it is. I have realized that I thought it was just legit, like fake stuff. It is legit made out of like other types of white fish thrown
Yeah.
together,
Yeah,
Crab.
and it's just,
I-
it's interesting.
I have no problem with imitation crab. I gotta tell you,
As long as it tastes like that, yeah.
because imitation
Chop me up some
crab
crab.
is indeed real fish.
imitation crab is the most sincere form of
It
flattery.
is real fish for the most part.
Some tasty crab. What do we have in here, Tom? This is crab. Crab? Yeah, crab. Just gonna have some crab. CRAB?
You having fun over there?
CROB.
crab. Yeah,
Tanner.
right. The self-perpetuating bit.
Let's have some crab.
You're playing every character on the show.
Ha
now.
ha!
No
That's
one's
so funny. Tell me
no one's
more.
gonna have any idea what I'm talking about unless you've got one in your town. But Tanner, we were driving out of Connecticut, right? Well, not out of Connecticut.
good
We're
time to
driving
take
to a
a
different town,
Goodies?
in Connecticut, and we drove by a fucking Goodies.
Unreal.
And
Unreal.
I was like, we got stopped at a red light, and I was like, get the fuck out of my picture.
I didn't know that Goodies was a chain. I thought it was just that one
I
place.
thought it was that too, and then I saw this, and I took a picture, and I sent it to Pellin.
Didn't send it to me though.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry.
Sus, Mitch. It's
But
sus.
there was another Goodies, which I didn't think that existed.
Goodies started in Greece.
Fuck you.
Goodies Burger House.
That's like Pizza House or Pizza. It's like Pizza something, and they're all owned by Greek people. House of Pizza. House of Pizzas are all owned by like Greek people.
This says that Goodies only exists in Greece, Cyprus, Australia, Armenia, Albania, Maya, and North Macedonia.
Must be different Goodies.
Is there a chance it's not the same Goodies?
I mean, I don't think they have copyright laws in those countries, so I think someone here was like, "Let's make a Goodies."
Were they Greek?
That's what I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Because when we went to the El Cantina, that guy was like, breakfast sandwich, sausage, egg, throw a hash brown on. Yes? Yeah, give me a side of fried scallops.
That place was
What?
fucking
That was
savagely
Goodies as well.
good. That was so good.
But Cantina,
Oh, the Cantina
good stuff.
was.
Cantina Prima.
I mean, it's just wild, man. Simple food, just made deliciously, quick to go. No one's fucking around. Just good old-fashioned, quick, fast, good food.
There's a lot of different goodies coming up, man. There's
Yeah,
goodies
there's too
everywhere.
many
There's a bunch
goodies.
of different goodies.
It's no
There's some in
Raising Cane's.
Illinois. You and your Raising Canes.
It perplexes me.
What, Raising Cane's?
Yeah, just people like how people get obsessed with the shit.
Well,
It's like here's my biggest problem with it. Not even the Raising Cane's thing. That makes more sense than this. But when I was in school in Massachusetts, and a Sonic's opened up, and it was like, I think it was like 40 minutes away, and we went on just a giant burn turn. like it must have been like a 2 blunt burn turn, at least. And either at the time my neighbor or my roommate, because the year after he's my roommate, we went for a ride. And I'll tell you what, that fucking line off that highway to get to that Sonic's was fucking huge.
people will bottleneck the off-ramp to get to a Sonic's, dude.
So what did we do?
Wild.
People bottled up the Berrymount Play Road to get to the KFC, friends.
We turned
Delicious.
we turned around. We're like, let's just go to Wendy's.
Yeah, excellent choice.
Yeah.
Dude, hot take Sonic kind of sucks.
So we went to Wendy's. I'd still never had Sonic.
I like Sonic.
But then one time leaving Connecticut, different time, you weren't there.
I was not.
He was not. I drove the Sonics, and then I drove past the exit again to go the other way to stop at Taco Bell. So I went to Sonics and Taco Bell. And then I was like, time to get on the highway, baby.
Race the clock.
Fat fuck.
Race the clock.
There goes my hero.
But
They hand him the briefcase of burritos out the window.
like the
Tuck it
Sonic's
up.
burger, the burger was pretty good. It fits in. I think it fits more in the category of a like Carl's or Hardee's / Burger King style burger, like flame broiled or something like that. The fries were just regular fries.
Yep.
Just okay.
They were fine. And good
you
old
get the
Taco
tots?
Bell. I'm just obsessed with Taco Bell.
Yeah, me too.
So it's like the trip down to Connecticut this weekend, we drove by an exit, and I had this sixth sense feeling of the exit. And I said, I got a feeling like we're going by a Taco Bell.
My taco sense is twitching.
And I looked up the road to the right. There it was, the KFC Taco Bell. I was like, fuck,
Shining in the distance.
motherfucker.
The Holy Grail.
I knew.
KFC Taco Bell.
I knew there was one there.
Just pulls off wildly.
I wish. I fucking I would have taken a chalupa in a second.
Yeah, there you go. Give me that Crunch Wrap Supreme.
The sons of bitches, man. It's just trash food, but it's so delicious.
Oh, it's fucking garbage,
it's
but it's
so fucking
tasty.
good. It's like the only fast food that like I crave, and I know is probably actually worse than Burger King and McDonald's.
Yeah.
The nice thing about
Treat
Taco
yourself.
Bell too, in the area that we live and where I'm from, is like it's not a dime a dozen thing. You know what I mean? Like we have a McDonald's, we have a Burger King. Like Taco Bell, almost for us, is like the next level up.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
there's not
had
one near
one
us.
back in the 90s,
I know.
and then it failed.
I know.
We didn't know what we had.
Exactly. The
Didn't-
blood's
we
on
didn't
our
know what
hands.
we had 'cause my parents got it one time, and I remember being a child and I was furious.
Yeah.
It was not.
I would only eat like the apple cinnamon dessert things.
Oh, those crunchy puff
Yeah,
things?
that's the only thing I would eat from there. And I remember it had like all those zany colors on the inside, your fluorescents, your neons, and yeah.
I mean,
now
when
it's
I
a
was young-
fucking AT&T store and a hair salon.
Really?
You guys seen the new designs
No.
for the Taco Bell stations?
No.
When they update,
No.
it looks sleek. It
Oh.
looks wild. It's
Taco
as
Bell
if-
for a new generation.
It's as if it's that Stallone movie where he goes, he doesn't know how to use the three
Demolition
shells.
Man.
Where Taco Bell is now in charge of healthcare.
Yeah, they won
Taco,
the fast food
Taco
wars.
Bell care.
Because Taco Bells are now hospitals in that movie.
They
And
won the fast food
They
wars.
don't serve tacos anymore. Yeah, this is wild shit. The new design looks fucking sleek as hell, man. Like,
Oh.
it just, compared to the 90s version where it was like, am I lost?
I root for the continued success of Taco Bell because
Yeah.
every time I eat it, it takes another year off my life. I appreciate a company that's that forthright
I
about doing
respect
that.
that.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't respect Subway because They won't
naughty
even.
list.
And I used to love Subway, but they won't even tell you what's in their fucking tuna sandwich.
Hopefully tuna.
They're like, it's tuna, man. And it's like, that's not tuna.
It's tuna, man. They like pat you on the back. Come on, man.
Come
Stop
on.
asking questions.
Hey, eat the fucking tuna.
Have a free cookie.
Would I lead you astray?
Here's $2
Would I
on your
lead you
rewards
astray?
card.
Just eat the fucking tuna
Eat
and
the
get
cookie.
out
You
of here.
tell me right now if you got any broken cookies out back. I know you got to throw those out.
Here, give me the broken cookies.
Give me the
Put
free
'em in a
broken
fucking
cookies.
bag.
I know what goes on around here.
I'm gonna follow Rory's lead and take a pee-pee.
Yeah.
There was something about Subway when we were younger. Like I don't know if like this is old man shaking fist at cloud, but like it used to be like better, right?
It was better.
Like it
Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts when we were kids was better, way better.
they found
than
ways
it
to like
is
cut corners
now.
and save money.
Oh,
You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
don't.
Like,
I don't argue with that.
They, you know-
we're taking a piss out of fast food. I mean, all fast food has become smaller portions. It's just like anything else. All everything has become smaller portions.
but the Subway
We
of it all.
also live in America where the third pounder died because everyone thought the quarter pounder was bigger.
Yes. And
just
bring
kinda
back the
painful.
McDLT for Christ's sakes. The hot stays hot, the cool
Anderson,
stays cool.
what's his
Jason
name?
Alexander.
Jason Alexander fucking did that commercial. I showed Tanner that, and he's like, I can't believe this is real.
It's an amazing commercial. It's so good.
They
But
had the lettuce and tomato on the top on one side so that the burger didn't heat the veggies.
the veggies.
And then you opened it and you threw it together, but people hated it
because it was work.
because they had to put their burger together.
It was also very
because
wasteful.
we're all giant
Well,
pieces
yeah.
of shit.
I'm
we
fine
had to
with the
use
arguments of
double the
waste.
amounts of styrofoam
Yeah.
to house that burger, which
Yes.
was also
Look,
bullshit.
let's be honest. We live in a country where we had supersize, right? Where it's just
For a few glorious
for
years.
a few glorious years, and then we got rid of it. And the people were so spiteful. They were just like, "I'm just gonna buy 2 larges now, fuck
Because-
you, don't tell me what to do."
Because a man that made the movie Supersize Me lied to us.
He didn't lie to us.
He lied to us.
How'd he lie?
When you break down the amount of weight he gained,
Yeah,
he had to have been eating more food than just the McDonald's.
I'd love to see the math on it.
You
'cause
can do it. It's
well-
all calorie based.
Well, it was him eating and then doing a lot of running, but yeah, maybe.
He wasn't running during
Wasn't
that
he?
movie.
Wasn't he working
No,
out during that
he was
movie? Wasn't
not.
that part of it?
No.
It's been a long time since I watched.
No, he was
Supersize
just
Me.
at I think the whole point was he was trying to be as
As
big of a piece of
fat-
shit
yes.
as possible.
Oh, really? Is that what he was doing?
His
That was the
girlfriend
basis.
was vegan, and she's like, "I can't believe you're doing this."
Oh, that's fun.
Here's the thing: there was a professor in the UK who was trying to prove like it's all just calories in, calories out,
Yeah,
and had a diet of like Mountain Dew and Doritos and
Correct.
Ding Dongs and
Correct.
shit,
I
and
read that.
lost weight.
I read that
It
paper.
literally is calories in, calories out.
He
I
ate-
mean,
yeah,
you become vitamin deficient as fuck.
Yeah,
Just
but we're
eat
talking
Ding
about
Dings.
the
He just
weight.
ate,
You're talking about
like-
weight gain,
Yeah,
right?
he
Yeah,
fucked up
Correct.
desserts.
Not overall health.
But he ate so few of it that his body could run off of it, but he lost weight.
How much did he? How much did Supersize Me gain? And how long did his thing last?
I think like 30 something.
He gained
30 something
pounds?
to like 50 pounds. Because it was a month.
Jesus.
So I think he was like gaining like a pound a day. If not a little bit more. But
Awesome.
but the thing I watched where they broke down the calories, they're like, he has to be consuming more food. They're like, he couldn't have gained that much weight.
How many
He
times
gained,
a day?
he gained 24 pounds.
In 24 days.
And-
Incredible.
He ate at McDonald's restaurants 3 times a day.
And if
for
they
30
asked,
days.
And if they asked him, do you want supersize, he would always say yes.
Yeah.
And did he finish it? Everything start to
Well,
finish?
he did
every
one time and he vomited.
So maybe he didn't
He
finish the
ate
meal every single
he
time.
ate the meal and then vomited. Yeah, exactly, Kutch, because the man's a pussy.
I'm glad this is where the Christmas episode went, guys. We're talking about Supersize Me.
Fuck.
Thanks for that,
Supersize my
Monologue.
Christmas, bitch.
Thanks for that, guys.
This
It's a
guy needs new
supersized
golf
episode.
clubs.
That's the episode title. Supersize My Christmas, bitch. Brought to you by Demi Lovato.
I need new golf clubs.
You what? No, you don't.
Yeah, I need some.
What do you need now?
A couple wedges, a putter.
This is where
I mean,
The putter-
I'm not going
The
crazy.
he has needed a putter since we were in about the 8th grade.
Are we
so.
crowdfunding one right now?
I bought the putter when I was like 13
Six-
or 12,
yeah,
and
six-
Tanner was there, so I still have that.
Same grip on it too.
Same grip.
Oh, wow.
There is no grip.
She's just holding onto the shaft.
I love it. I
It's a new
personally
grip for
love
Mitch's
it.
putter. That's what he wants from
Are,
Santa.
are we gonna finally next summer? Are we gonna finally do the Skimbo, the episode that the people are clamoring for?
The golf round.
Skimbo on the links.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
my
Drag this all
God.
with us. Just
Yeah, you
No,
If we can figure out a way to do it.
we're not gonna drag all of this on
Drag
the
all
fucking
the
golf.
podcast equipment out on the course.
Here's the thing: if you drag the shit out on the course, we film stuff. You do that. There's just gonna be free joints supplied to you so that you can deal with all the golfing. So it's gonna be like fine day for you.
You can't power this
I
stuff
went
out
golfing
there,
with you
Mitch.
guys last summer. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, how would we accomplish this?
Yeah,
I was
no, we can't
thinking the
power
use
any
of
this.
remote
Oh,
recorders,
no, I'm
battery
talking
powered
about
recorders
any
in
filming.
each golf
we're
cart.
not. Yeah, I mean this. No, but we're
We don't
gonna
have
do
to talk
something,
dollars
but
and
to get
cents right
Rory
now.
out there, we're
He
obviously gonna have to. He doesn't like it.
I didn't like it because you didn't like me being there
Yeah.
with you. Because
You were mean to him.
so mean to me.
You
the
were
whole
mean to him
way.
on the first hole.
I don't even remember this.
You guys won though.
You were so impatient with me.
You guys won the free meal.
Yep.
You won the meal.
Who'd you play with?
Tyler.
Dummy.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
won the meal.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, Rory. That's because we were a fucking better team.
I know.
They won the meal.
Goddamn
So
right we
hurtful.
did.
This guy over here. So
Hey,
hurtful.
man, I just tried
Which
to
one,
help
which one of you melted down? You or Tyler?
Both at the worst times for the other one. So it'd be like, okay, we both played like fine on the 8th hole. 9th hole, both shots terrible.
I didn't care the whole way. That's how I did fine.
That's how you got to play, baby.
Yeah, I just
That's
did
how
not
you
give a
play.
crap. I also didn't play one hole because I had to go find the clubs that I'd accidentally left on previous holes.
Yeah, Roy
That is
forgot his
true.
clubs
Yeah.
multiple times.
Veteran move.
I went back on one hole to get my club.
And mine was there.
And a guy was like, "Yeah, lefty wedge," and I was like, "No, well, actually, yeah, probably, but I'm looking for a righty wedge. I'll take the lefty one too."
It was a fucking wild day.
It's fun. It's a fun day. I had a good time.
So yeah, we'll just get some recorders, mount them on the carts.
Go play ourselves a nice 9 to 18 holes, depending.
Yeah,
We tried watching the fucking father-son tournament this weekend for
Mhm.
the PGA guys, and I'll tell you what, they're like, okay, you're watching this on so-and-so. You've been watching for an hour. Coverage is stopped. You now need to switch to this. Okay. So you switch to the other thing. We got people losing their minds because they have to reset accounts, get a free month thing, and had to call in the significant other for help.
The fuck are you talking about?
My account, I've tried to sign into my account too many times.
you
It's
forgot
now
the
blocked
password,
me
yeah,
for 6 hours. I
which
need
is
you
the
to log
duration of
in
the tournament
for this
yeah.
free 2-week account so we can continue watching golf.
the father
And
son
then,
tournament. By
and then
the way,
after another hour,
Jesus Christ.
another hour after this, now switch back to this channel to watch the remainder of the golf. Are you fucking shitting me?
maybe it
I gotta
just
go
wasn't
to
that
3
important.
different fucking channels to watch an entire fucking father-son golf game. I will kill you. Allegedly. I will fucking kill you. New York, wherever you live, I will drive. And I will kill you allegedly.
He's getting the rules.
Sounds
down,
like
at
you
least.
covered.
Yeah. At least
Yeah.
he's got the rules.
I will choke you out, make you think you're dead, pump the sweet, life-giving air back into you, let you wake up, just like the BTK killer. And then I will taunt you more
You gonna be
because
wearing
of your
women's
golf
panties?
decisions of what plays on what.
The question earlier, if he consumed all of his meals, that was one of the rules. He had to eat everything that was in front of him.
Oh,
Who is this?
Morgan Spurlock.
He must supersize if offered,
Correct.
but he cannot request to supersize on
Correct.
his own.
So
Interesting.
it was more just a litmus test for whether or not they were doing their job and upselling.
After 5 days, he gained 9.5 pounds. It's not long before he finds himself experiencing depression.
And his wiener wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's the next paragraph. His dick stopped working.
His dick don't work. Anyway, I started blasting.
See?
I don't know. I kind of agree with Mitch in the sense that I should be able to eat as much McDonald's as I want and be fine. That was
No,
Mitch's
you're not
argument.
gonna be fine, but you're
No.
not gonna gain the amount of weight he
exactly.
gained.
I'll be fine.
Your body's built up an immunity. At this
Monday,
point. If you ate
Wednesday,
a
Friday.
vegetable, your system would go into shock.
So yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna start eating Mickey D's. We'll be fine. I'll check up with you guys in like a month or two after the heart surgery.
Hey guys, we do another pod. It's me, your old pal Rory. Oh,
I'm gonna end up eating that for dinner tonight. It's been great.
a little winded here. My fupa.
A lot of this.
6 weeks after the debut of the film, McDonald's axed supersize items.
Well,
Wow. A lot of bad press, I guess.
this is just like when that guy
Fucking
got Apu
pussies.
canceled with his documentary.
It's just like when I talked about the McDonald's lobster roll in the Skimbo Lounge,
And it was gone.
and it was all of a
And it got
sudden
canceled.
gone.
Fuck around. Fuck around.
Same exact thing. Same exact fucking thing.
Same.
Different.
I had some kind of thing I wanted to bring up to you specifically, Mitch. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it is. Do you know your earphones are on backwards? You're wearing your right ear on your left
No,
ear?
no,
Yeah.
I did not know this entire time.
Has that been causing you discomfort, or are you okay?
No, I'm
Shouldn't.
fine.
It's through the same
Uh,
ear anyways.
If
right?
you're used to being comfortable, uncomfortable, then you're never.
But by
uncomfortable.
definition, you're saying that you're uncomfortable.
There it is. That's the hat trick.
But I'm
Corona,
not.
Lusitania, comfort,
Comfortable being-
discomfort.
It's not though.
Tic-tac-toe.
It is.
It's not uncomfortable.
It is.
But
though.
you're saying
It's like people are like, "Oh, sleeping on the floor, that must be uncomfortable." Not
No.
to this guy.
you can just say I'm comfortable anywhere instead of saying I'm comfortable being
No, 'cause
uncomfortable.
everyone deems it an uncomfortable thing. And
No,
then-
you're self uncomforting.
One could argue that both of you are projecting. Them projecting the discomfort onto you, and you projecting the idea
yeah,
of discomfort.
don't project your uncomfortableness onto me.
I'm projecting my wordplay on you, and I'm saying that you could simply say I'm comfortable sleeping anywhere, but you say I'm comfortable being uncomfortable, thus saying that you're uncomfortable. You're
Or that it is naturally an uncomfortable
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, you're mentally comfortable with being physically uncomfortable.
Yeah. Which then makes me have to ask: would Tanner be comfortable with sleeping with my dick in his ass? Because that would be uncomfortable.
and that's how you know that I've won the argument.
No, because now you're uncomfortable.
You don't
would
know
you
that.
want to go to sleep with that going on?
You don't know that. He might.
And don't get me wrong,
That's awfully myopic
We'll,
of
go,
you.
we'll
Better.
go the Mormon version of I'll just soak it in there.
Oh, wow. That
Soak.
is soaking. Yeah.
All right, no pumping allowed. Doesn't count.
Just holding.
Who's
Just
jumping
gonna
on the
soak.
mattress?
No, that's different. That's when they stand up and hit you with mattresses from side to side to have you thrust. So technically, you're not fucking.
I was going to say, that's where they have the person lying. They jump
Yeah,
up
a
and
bunch
down
of
on the
weirdos.
mattress, and the
Oh,
mattress.
no. They stand up and do it.
I'm sure there's a bunch of different ways to
Yeah,
do
I'm
this,
sure there
to
is.
Get through the
I'm sure there
loopholes.
is. Barstool was kicked off the campus for asking these questions
Barstool kicked off
The
the Mormon
campus?
campus is the most believable
the-
statement I've ever heard.
of the Mormon school. They were asking these questions.
Yeah.
At
And
BYU?
and they got kicked off campus.
Wow, shocker.
That doesn't surprise me.
Then they interviewed a guy that talked all about it, but they had to blur his face because he was like, "Yeah, I could get kicked out of school for this." It's like, oh, good to know colleges kick people out of school for
Kinky sex
because
shit.
because the the people that are in charge of school and the rules are all TikToked.
Well, also the rule is like an honor code.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
you
they're
agree.
fucking Mormons and they're idiots.
That's okay. That's your
Except
belief.
for Ken Jennings. Ken
Okay,
Jennings very
okay,
smart. Ryan
but-
Reynolds very smart.
But what you're saying
Ryan Reynolds
is
is a Mormon?
What grew up Mormon.
I grew up Mormon.
But what
Now
you're
he's banging. He was banging for years. and he
you're
didn't give
railing
a
against
shit.
the rules being enforced. You're saying it's ridiculous people get kicked off for this. They agree to the rules.
That's true. That's true.
If the bathroom says no pooping, you go in there and poop.
Whoa!
You broke the rule, baby.
That's
Who shit in this bathroom?
Animal
who
shit
did
house.
this? What
Got a point.
animal did this in here?
You knew the rules. You broke
You
the
know
rules.
you shit in the trough.
I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day and Christmas Day.
Here we go, a wassailing.
Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, Tannenbaum.
It's
Well,
well,
so
not really. It's German. It's Oh Christmas Tree.
yeah. It's culture. German
Yes, that's what you
culture.
meant.
You didn't follow the line.
Okay.
Wow. Checking in with everybody here. We'll start down with Tanner. Tanner,
It's Christmas, baby.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Mitch, how you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10.
8.
Ooh,
I
okay.
feel pretty good.
Wow, okay. Unlike Griffin, I'm feeling like a 10 out of 10.
I feel like an 8 of Mitch's 8.
Interesting.
Wait.
Yeah.
So a 4?
No.
I think that's.
I
I,
don't think that
believe
math
that's
checks
called.
out.
I believe that's called the Lewis Hamilton this year.
Okay. Sure.
pretty satisfied, but upset with the rules.
How about you?
So if 8 is the ceiling on the Mitch scale, and you're at an 8, equivalent to that, you're at a 6. Is that what you said? Dan?
I'm trying to follow this. I don't know.
I think that's too high of an increment. It's like it's
It's
a certain
too-
decimal place.
it's too
somewhere
off.
around like this. It's like
What
a
kind of Common
6
Core
point
bullshit
You
is
something.
this?
lopped off 2,
Yeah,
so go 2 the other way.
it's 8/10 of 8. is where I'm at.
Which isn't that 6?
No, I don't think it is.
20% reduction.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't know math.
Yeah, again, it's a decimal place. Anyways,
So he's like a 7.4?
somewhere.
No,
Oh, we-
6.4. He's a 6.4.
So a 6.4, not a 6. What a dumb fucking idiot I am.
Oops.
Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. 6.4.
I'm glad
Holy
he-
shit. Wow.
I'm glad he admitted it though. That makes me
Wow.
feel better.
Holy fuck.
If he
Rory,
hadn't-
sometimes I ask what's up, just to be nice.
just to be fair. Okay, well, where are you?
I'm at a 10 out of 10, like Griffin Spencer before me.
There you go. Then look, we're happy.
I'm not giving up. I got 10 C minuses over
pretty
here.
I'm
good.
still over 5, which means I'm happy.
Ice cold back in the
Jeez.
cabin.
Ice cold.
I haven't been on the show since friend of the pod, Emily Machado, got married, so we'll say congratulations to her.
Oh yeah.
Her and Shane.
Yep.
A great wedding. Got there in the nick of time.
Jesus Christ, dude! With about 10 minutes to spare, for you, me, and Anna to get changed.
Kia Soul made it to Plymouth, Mass.
Well, there you go.
We pulled in. Someone goes, "Yeah, you know, you're cutting it pretty close." Thanks for telling me. I don't fucking know that already.
I know.
Where's my
I think
fucking
it was Dustin.
Where's my fucking cabin? I gotta put this shirt on.
Oh, you guys are cutting it kind of close. Thanks. We had no idea.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Tanner definitely didn't plop Caesar dressing on himself in the car.
Oh, my God.
What a fiasco! What a fiasco!
What a mess.
You just try. Here's the thing about the rest area in New Hampshire, in Hooksett. They made it this megaplex, right? It's a rest area, not a fucking restaurant. The items that you can actually eat in a car while driving that they serve there are so fucking small. There's a diner in there. Yeah, I'll take some scrambled eggs to go. Gotta get back on 93 out there.
I would. Give me some scramby eggs.
I'll hold him between my legs.
So I got a Caesar wrap, and they didn't put the Caesar dressing on it for you. You had to do it while driving.
How do you put Caesar dressing? I mean, how do you infuse it into a wrap? It's a wrap.
Yup.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
So Anna tried, as she may, and I took one bite, and it was like a fucking
it's a big mess.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a fucking cruise missile.
He was wearing it.
And my beard was pretty long at the time, so it was all like stuck in there.
It's like the weirdest.
Going to a fucking wedding,
it's
got
weirdest like
Caesar
wrap
beard.
ever. But they're like, we don't have the time to mix this for you.
Get in your car and do it. We're in a fully stocked kitchen. We can't fucking do this. But you get behind the wheel and you fucking do it.
Anna and I very unhelpfully laughing through the entire thing.
Yeah, my reaction that I'm having right now is very much on par with the reaction that I was having in the car.
I figured, yeah. I got that. Yep. Well,
Oh,
so there we are.
But the next day we got Mary Lou's coffee.
oh, so good. That white chocolate macadamia coffee, frozen
So we
coffee,
have a
iced
happy
coffee.
ending.
Yeah. They do like the flavored coffees, but they infuse the beans. It's not just like a syrup they pump in. They
Oh.
like naturally flavor the beans.
It was great.
Yeah, they got it. But you'd
They
like
flavor
it.
the beans.
You'd like it. I'm surprised you haven't had it
You
before.
would.
I bet I would.
It's good.
They got the beans, Boca Joe.
I got a cherry dark chocolate, iced coffee, black.
I don't
Probably
think
won't
I
get that
like
one
cherry
again.
coffee, yeah,
It's a little too dark.
Heartburn City.
Right in one end, out the other.
See, and I'm a dark roast guy, and I got a light roast with the white chocolate macadamia.
Mhm.
So we fucked up.
Yeah, I like a dark roast like out at your camp.
Mm,
You know,
it's a good day starter.
a robust. But if I'm gonna be driving or not near my toilet, it's gotta be medium and above.
Mitch, your rebuttal.
The medium roast and the light roast has more caffeine than the dark roast. So.
Scientific, as expected.
Interesting.
I would just like to shout out Jordan Robbins for one of the best Snapchats I've ever seen. This happened like 6 or 7 years ago, and it still runs through my mind as funny. It was a picture of him like leaving a Maple Fields, and he was holding a breakfast sandwich and a cup of coffee, and it just said, "Poop soon." It's like so
Mine.
yeah.
It's fair.
Very perfect. Very good.
That's a great way to end the show. I don't know
Poop soon.
how you guys feel if we should end on poop soon.
I like
Poop soon.
Poop soon?
I mean, look, I'm always the one who usually works poop into the episode. The fact that it was somebody else makes me tickled poop.
That's actually, Rory, that's exactly correct. You didn't mention poop once.
Go me.
Of your own volition. Maybe you did.
I don't know,
remember.
man. We go back and I'm like, poop, poop, poop.
Almost 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
Tanner, you have anything you want to plug?
This hole in this damn roof.
Oh. Is that a joke from According to Jim?
I would like yes. Written by
That's a
Dave
callback.
question mark. Household name. I would just like everyone to have a great holiday, and it's been a tough couple years.
Couple years.
So try to enjoy the fleeting moments that we have before we're all put up in a blender and turned into Soylent Green.
It is people.
It's a very cosmic
Mitch?
message from Tanner. Mitch?
Tanner, what were you talking about?
Soylent Green and
no,
and,
before
and
that.
good
What-
tidings.
What'd you start with?
Christmas.
Sure.
It's been a tough couple years.
Something, playing with Tanner's butthole.
It's not very festive. I don't feel very cheerful right now.
Isn't
The
it great?
Festivus hole.
I mean, the way I play with his butthole, I pretend that I'm hanging ornaments, so I feel like it's pretty festive. He loves it. And let's give a shout out to roast beef sandwiches.
It's taking so long.
With or without a French dip, Mitch?
I hate you.
Without.
Without?
Boar's head.
Strong position.
Boar's head.
Are you talking about like a cold roast beef sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
the dip would be hot. What about a hot sandwich? Would you dip on a hot?
I mean, I'd dip into many things.
No. Would you? If it was a hot sandwich, would you dip
What
in the
have you
O2?
done?
I would hope that sandwich is hot that I'm dipping into, because if it's cold, then I'm in the wrong building.
Okay, then. Anything else?
That's about it.
Any other play? Roast beef. All right. For me, I'm going to say eat shit.
Play
Yeah,
some
the-
Halo.
The Ebenezer Scrooge of podcasting. Oh, I got Game Pass for free, by the way. I haven't
Son
had
of
it.
a
Fuck's
bitch.
sake. What a-
We are out of here for a couple weeks. So until 2022, you stupid cretin fox. Thank you. Go fuck yourselves. And goodbye.
Yeah, 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 yeah.